came up yesterday. Gary told me he was watching. Beth went back and made a beeline for JD. She always says hello to JD. And Gary said, she walked up to JD and she said, JD, how was your father's wedding? And he was like, Even Beth said it, because I asked her about it later last night, and he was like, whatever,
Painful.
like he immediately gets like embarrassed or like can't, like it's something he doesn't want to talk about. And so she says to him, what did you wear? Did you end up wearing a suit? He goes, this is the exact answer. Gary, if I have it wrong, so help me, just interrupt. He goes, whatever. So
Gee.
Beth says a suit or whatever, because she says he peppers whatever in every other word. Yeah,
Whatever.
We know that.
Oh, what?
Because this was the big thing. Beth, it was such a nice question. She's just trying to make small talk. She goes, where'd you get the suit from?
Well, I'm getting there. Why are you rushing the story?
Well, because I wasn't sure if you knew it.
No, I believe me. I know everything.
Well, who knows what you
Your boss knows everything.
This is like watching tennis with you two.
I never win.
And one guy's Rod Laver and the other one's Gary.
Exactly.
So anyway, so she says to JD, "Oh, you wore a suit. What was the suit like?" Oh, sir. So I don't know. Like it's like, could you please get away from me? Like he just, someone's finally talking to this
you're
guy.
bothering me.
She goes, did you bring a girl? Did you have a girl with you? Are you dating anyone? I tar. So she goes, what? He goes, I tar.
I what?
I tar.
I tar?
I tar.
Oh, I tar.
Yeah, so.
You're doing a great impression.
What is that?
That is a great impression.
You're doing
Jay.
just a spot-on impression.
It is, unfortunately.
If I had to guess who it was, I would get it right.
Let me say, is that JD or Mario Cuomo you're doing?
All right, so then she says to him, well, so you got a suit. Where did you get your suit? I rented it. So she goes, what? I rented it.
How did that sound this angry?
So he goes, so she figured out, he says he rented it. So she goes, oh, so you wore a tux, you rented a tux. I don't know. So she goes, what do you mean you don't know? I don't know. I just rented it.
He goes, no, it was a suit.
Yeah, it was a suit. So she goes, well, a tux is one you usually rent. I've never heard, you're renting a suit. Your tux it's a tuxedo jacket and pants and
a cummerbund and a shirt.
I don't know what it was. Or is it a black tie affair? I don't know.
Oh, my.
I don't know.
Black tie. Some people have black tie.
Well, his best,
so you rented. So what was that?
His best line was like, because Beth and I were there. We go, we don't understand. Was it a tuxedo or was it a suit? And he goes, I don't know. It had a tie. And I go, but I go, I never heard. You can't rent a suit, can you? He goes, I don't know. Like all of a sudden, we were the nutty ones.
Well, Gary, why are you rushing the story?
No, that was good. Yeah, go ahead.
Because see, when I think of a tux, I think of like a bow tie type of thing, and that wasn't the case. But in the case,
but here's what's great about you. Let me tell you what is great about you.
Oh, great!
What's great about you is like, A, you don't know the difference between a tux and a suit. B, you don't even know, like you went and rented a suit, and you don't even know like what you rented.
Yeah, he was there, and he doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, wow, you're a first-hand account of what happened in your life, and you don't even know what you did. I mean, can you really be that naive, or you're just so pained by conversation that?
It's more than naivete because I didn't. When I think of a
So you went to where did you go to get this suit? Do you know?
Some shop in Ohio.
Okay. You walk into the shop, and you said, "Look, I don't own a suit.
My dad had me send. I got measured in the city somewhere, and I sent the measurements to him, and they made this suit or whatever.
Oh, they made a suit for you.
Well, yeah, or tux, whatever it is.
Do you own the suit?
They didn't.
What?
Don't you know what happens at a tux shop? They don't make you a suit.
They fitted it or whatever.
Right.
I know what goes on.
In other words, the suit wasn't made for you where you walked out home with the suit. You had to return the suit.
Yeah.
So chances are it was a tux, I think.
Yeah,
no?
well, you said the cummerbund or whatever that thing is.
It's a tux.
Yeah, okay, then it was a tux.
You had a cummerbund?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a tux.
Okay, it was a tux.
Black tie wedding.
Like I said, well, it was when I think of a tux, I told you I think it's like the black bow tie and whatnot, but that wasn't the case. So that's why I told them it was a suit. But now, after hearing this, I realized it was a tux.
You rented, well, when Beth says to you, you rented a tux, you can say yes. Of course. When do you ever have a cummerbund that isn't a tux?
Because I'm not familiar with nice clothes like that.
Nice clothes. I mean, you went into the store. The guy must have mentioned it's a tux.
Well,
It was probably on the front door.
Howard, you're not familiar with nice clothes? I appreciate the plug, but he has been wearing an Artie Lang sweatshirt he got on the internet since
it's
1911.
like he wears the same jacket
When's
too.
the last time you washed that
I
fucking
don't know.
thing? You
It's a
never wash
jacket.
gross, man.
Howard, the funny thing about the
You're
whole
ruining the brand.
the funny thing about the whole exchange with JD was, if it were anybody else, Beth said, "What'd you wear?" And the answer would be, "I rented a tux."
Right.
And that was 4 seconds. But this went on for like 2 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
2 minutes.
It
whatever.
really, we were like, we don't understand. Where can you rent a suit? You're like, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. It had stockings and a bra. I don't know.
It lasted a minute and 55 seconds longer than most of your sex experiences.
Well,
Thanks.
and also the word whatever is peppered into the conversation almost every other word. So,
Sorry.
no, I mean, it's just funny. Every conversation with you is so painful. I feel for you, man.
If JD wrote a book, whatever's the title.
Right.
That's you.
That's his.
I don't know.
Like whatever.
Like whatever.
Yeah. I was talking to Beth this morning about JD, and I said,
Jeez.
I go, oh, for Christ's sake. I said, I can never, I was tired as hell because I stayed up till, 10:30. And I just said, how the hell am I ever going to leave? Like, what's JD going to do if I leave?
I'll be fine.
So he's going to be in Walmart's.
I'll be
JD,
somewhere if I have to be,
I got to tell you, JD's
I know where hardware is.
JD's been working for me, and if I stay alive and stuff and keep working, I would have him do anything for me.
He's great.
He's good. He's always good at what he does.
I've made some connections here.
With who? Like, let's say I leave.
there's-
Where would you go?
They all hate you.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry. I know Gary, John.
You're going to be John's assistant when he's teaching current events at
Oh,
Harvard?
that's right. If he's teaching, well, then, who knows?
So I said to Beth
I
this
have other
morning.
connections and stuff. I don't know.
I was kind of like, I said to Beth this morning, I go, oh, man, I don't know. I go, I really want to leave. Like, what's a guy like JD going to do?
Jesus.
So she goes, I don't know. I go, he wants to be a director. And she goes, a director? He's got to speak English first.
Yeah, how would he ever yell out a command on the set?
You got cut.
But Howard, you
All
can't
right,
think...
Clarence.
Have you seen any of the videos I've done on Artie's website?
Yeah, you know what?
All right.
He knows how to, like, he just takes the video and edits it, and, like, he knows how to keep a joke in there. Like, he knows how to edit a joke. He knows what's funny, and it's impressive. I mean, he's a smart kid, but...
But he's not directing.
Well, no, that's what directing is.
No,
I mean,
that's editing.
No, it's shooting and then editing,
But if he's got a script and he's got to explain to somebody what the motivation of the scene is,
then he's fucked. No. But I'm talking about reality TV he could direct.
Okay.
Which is a lot of money in.
I said, I'm a G.
I'm a chick. Oh,
No,
yeah,
I don't-
JD, do you have anything to say to this prick?
I'm Big JD.
So
No, I don't want to be any McG.
Yeah, JD, and how was the light?
I don't know how JD would fight. So I just got nervous and I just said, oh, my God. I don't
Fucking ass.
JD, what's going to be?
But Howard, you can't think like that because
Yes.
what are any of us going to do? I mean,
Yeah, but you were, we were all doing something before we met you.
Robin and Fred will be all right, but I'm saying, like, if you really think about it, like, what is anybody going to do?
Everybody was doing something before they met.
We'll work. We'll be all right.
JD, he,
He'll go back to Full Sail.
I'm here for my master's degree.
He'll go back to full loser.
And Beth was telling me your schedule again, and it's really brutal. I mean, what time? Tell everyone your day.
No. I come to work. I try and get to work around, midnight.
Good Lord.
And I
See-
stay here until the end of... Lately, I've been leaving, like, right after the show, just so I don't, because I can.
Oh, you're fired.
But
So he gets here around midnight, and
Yeah.
then Beth figured out for me because she figures that's her job. She figures stuff out for me because I'm too fucking stupid. She says, JD comes in. She goes, he doesn't want to be on the subway late, and he doesn't want to come in early in the morning. Something traumatic must have happened to him. I go,
Oh, yeah?
it did.
Yeah.
He got mugged. He took his iPod with horrible music. They did him a favor, but they took his iPod. And I said, yeah, he is afraid. I don't blame him to be on the subway. that
I'm
late.
afraid to ride in the middle of the day.
I know, it's horrible.
Dude, listen, you
and then
get
I
a
go,
fake.
and then I go, I wish JD made enough money so that he could live in Manhattan and he wouldn't have to deal with that. And I get all upset.
Stop.
Howard, I don't even
I'm
want to
sitting
tell you.
here looking at him. I say, now JD wants a woman in his life, and he's wearing a Miss Butterface
We all do.
T-shirt.
We all want a woman in our life.
I'm
Except
not
Mike
working.
Morales.
Robin, I'm
Even
not-
what he wears says, "Stay away from me."
I'm at work. I'm not going out on a date or
Yeah,
something.
but who you do see but the interns?
JD, come in
I
in your
can't date them anyway.
Come in your date clothes.
JD, Robin makes a good point. Yeah, it's true. You're not dating anyone here, so you could wear whatever you want. But what if a girl became interested in you?
I
here?
wear
Let's say
decent clothes.
Let's say Bryce Dallas
Sunday.
Howard was coming in today, which she is, and she is not. Let's say she wasn't married, and you walk in that schlubby outfit. How are you ever going to get a girl like her?
Oh, I don't know.
Then answer this question. What if you could fly?
I'm just saying, Artie makes a point. I mean, you're wearing the Artie Lang sweatshirt,
Well,
which she
And I don't
appreciates.
know where those
but-
pants came from.
I don't know who designed that. It just showed up on the internet. He buys it.
What's wrong with these pants?
I don't know what color that is. I don't know anything about those pants. They don't say anything.
Well, we wanted to say, I don't
They
know.
say "stay away" is what they say. They
well,
say.
maybe from you, maybe your point of view.
She's a girl. She's telling you.
She's a woman. She's she's a
what?
respectable woman or
Oh,
whatever.
so you don't want one of those.
At times, yeah, you want a whore.
Slut.
At times, unfortunately, and this is a fact of life, at times you have to listen to a broad.
If you want to get one.
Right.
All right, but anyway, do me a favor.
Yes.
Try to answer in full sentence.
I will try.
All right.
Howard, if I even told you, I guess maybe you don't mind, but do you know the part of New York City he lives in?
No.
Can I say or no? You don't want me to?
Everyone knows I live in Brooklyn,
But the part of Brooklyn.
well, towards Coney
Bed-Stuy?
Island.
He lives in Coney Island.
Oh, he lives there.
Towards
I mean, that is like
That's no
like,
man's land.
That's where. Remember the movie The Warriors?
Yeah.
It's a long bop back to Coney.
Do-
He lives in a really bad area,
Well,
and it's a long subway ride.
Do you want to know who I see in my neighborhood all the time riding his bike? Is Jeff the Vomit guy.
You do?
I mean, Coney Island is the end of the subway line.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeff-
I don't know. Is it me? I like JD. Is it me?
Jeff the Vomit guy lives in your neighborhood?
Well, I don't know if he lives in my neighborhood, but I see him at the corner store and stuff sometimes, and I pray that he doesn't recognize me.
The only white
He hasn't-
guy who lives in his neighborhood is Jeff the Vomit
He
guy.
hasn't yet, so
Wow.
I see him riding his bike around.
And he doesn't even work. He's on SSI or something. I think Jeff the Vomit guy lives with his dad.
He lives with his dad, Ed the Vomit guy.
What are you gonna do? Survive. I'm living. I'm all right.
What do you have, a roommate?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to make some extra money? Put on a wig and go throw up on Jeff.
Don't you think, is there a way that you could move into Manhattan if you had like 2 roommates? Maybe you get a cheap place?
Yeah.
Trump and Melania.
Not that there's really cheap places.
No.
But Ganji managed to live in Manhattan. Grillo managed to live in Manhattan.
Well, Ganji's making $34,000 a year now.
But even before that, they all managed to live in Manhattan. KC?
What I'm getting here on this end is that JD's been offered to live in Manhattan like 1,000 times, but the problem is, or Hoboken or whatever, he can live with the intern or anybody, but he doesn't want to live with anybody.
What's wrong
But
with
he
Hoboken?
has a roommate.
But you have a roommate.
I do have a roommate.
So
Why would you go to Hoboken?
Well, it's I don't know. I don't know.
Why
You put me
wouldn't
on the spot about something I don't know.
Listen, this is called conversation.
Oh,
It's not-
well,
you see,
okay.
that's your problem. Like, even when you're talking to Beth, you feel like you're on the spot. People are making
Wow.
conversation.
What is this?
No, but people are making conversation with you. In other words, we're trying to help you.
Yes.
If you have an opportunity to live in Hoboken, which is a nicer neighborhood, and people here are saying, hey, you want a roommate? I mean, you have a roommate.
I know,
so-
but it's living with someone that I haven't lived with before. Like, I've lived with this guy for a while now, and I'm comfortable with that.
He's a good fucker.
No, but so it's I'm very bad.
Why are you comfortable with him? I mean, wouldn't you be comfortable living with, like, I don't know who's in Hoboken.
I don't know. It's just I'm very. I know myself. I'm not comfortable with change a whole lot. Like a drastic change. I'm very.
Even if the change would be better.
Even if you meant a
Probably,
better
yes.
neighborhood and a nicer lifestyle, you won't do it.
Maybe. I mean, it just.
Hey, you could live with me in Hoboken if you would split the mortgage. Can you afford $40,000 a month?
You know, I'm afraid that JD is one of those people who would live with a dead body for like years?
Oh God, Robert.
Well, his
Because he
roommate's been
can't
doing it.
accept change.
How
his
are you
roommate's
seeing
been
me?
living with
I'm
a
not
dead
coming off very well.
Is your roommate like I know that you don't make a lot of your roommate must not make a lot of money.
He
either.
makes more than me, actually. He edits stuff.
Now, he's one of those guys who's on the beach with a metal detector.
Are you
Your final watch,
And he
Artie.
collects bottles. He's doing very well.
and I know you don't get many chicks. Is he banging chicks and stuff?
He's got a girlfriend.
Oh, no kidding.
He fucks, I listen.
So he's over there
No.
fucking and stuff, and you have to listen in, huh?
No, not lately, at least.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any chance that, like, this kid has any problem with leaving his girlfriend alone with JD for, like,
No.
weeks?
No.
No.
But, JD's schedule, man, when he works with me on the weekends, we'll fly home on a Sunday, and it's tiring, and I'm upset because I got to get up the next day. And I go, so JD, I said, my driver, I always tell him this, and I said, my driver will take you to Coney Island. He's like, nah, I got to go to work. He goes to work.
He comes straight here.
Yeah.
He does a good job.
So Howard was saying when Beth came over to talk to you, it kind of seems like you're bothered by it.
No, I'm
Is that
not
the
bothered,
case?
but no. Not bothered by it at all.
But he seems to think like you're like the way you were speaking to her, like you're like, oh, you don't want to be bothered.
Well, first of all, he was hearing it second, third hand from Mr. Gary Delabate over there, and her probably. But I wasn't angry or anything. If I was coming off like that, that wasn't how I was meaning to come off. I was just, I was just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like when Beth comes over and talks to you?
Sure.
Something new, right?
Something new, I guess. I mean, yeah, just whatever. I'll talk to her if she wants to talk to me. I tend to do my attitude is speak unless spoken to, so that's sort of my motto. I don't talk to anyone unless they talk to me first, really.
What are you doing for the big holiday weekend, Robin?
Oh, I'm traveling.
Florida again?
No.
Where are you going?
Doesn't matter where I'm going.
Well, what's going on with you? You're clamming up on me.
Necessarily like to tell you where I'm going.
What are you up to?
That's weird.
You're giving me this look.
I
You
mean,
won't
like,
give
what-
us a destination?
Where are you going?
I'm going to Arizona. I'll give you the state.
Where you go to one of your spas?
Could be. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And now, what's the name of the guy you're fucking in Arizona?
John McCain.
Is this the new guy?
What?
Is that
What
why you're
new
clamming up?
guy? No.
I've kind of put things together and realized
yeah,
it was a new guy.
yeah. You're putting things together, Mr.
Col-
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock
over there.
Holmes figured it out.
Wait a minute. Arizona, Robin, are you fucking Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes.
I mean, really, what's going on with you? Why wouldn't you even tell me where you're going? I mean, what do you think's going to happen?
I just like to, I just like to do my thing.
Yeah, I know you like to do your thing, but since when do you clam up on me?
Well, we're
Bother
on the
me.
air. I'm not just talking to you.
What are you up to, though? I mean, are you spying?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
spying.
You're spying?
Spying.
Are you spying? Are you going to a spa where you'll enema and colonic?
I won't be enemaing at a spa.
Arizona's nice. What's
I
the
love
weather like this
Arizona.
time of year?
I don't know. I got to check.
It's about 204,
Yeah.
It should be nice, though, don't you think?
but it's dry.
I love Arizona.
I do too, man. I really fell in love with it from gigging out there. I love it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places.
You going away with someone?
No,
You going to be alone all week?
I'm going to visit people.
Who are you visiting? Who do you know in Arizona?
I know lots of people in
Who do you
Arizona.
know? What is this?
What do you mean, who do
Now you-
I
now
know?
you
I
get me
know my
upset.
friends in Arizona.
Who's your friend? I don't even know these people.
Don't fuck
You
one of the
don't know these
Diamondbacks.
people.
Have I ever heard of any of them?
No.
What?
I have some friends who moved to Arizona. You don't particularly know them.
Who is this?
Who is them?
What do you mean? How did you meet them?
I meet people all the
Just
time.
from the
Howard.
coven?
The coven, yes.
No, there's some of the women you used to chant in the woods
They
with?
have cauldrons in their backyard.
No, are those the women that you used to chant in the woods with
no.
who moved away?
No.
Oh. No Dario Schwein people?
No.
Are
People
you
that,
going to Area 51?
Yes, I'm going to be at Area 51 inspecting.
What's
The
going on with you?
UFO.
Why so secretive all of a sudden? Like, is something? Are you up to something weird?
I'm not up to anything.
Is there
weird.
something you don't want me to know?
I just like to be able to move around without.
No, I understand that, but I'm
Scrutiny.
saying, I'm just trying to get a general idea of what you're up to.
The general idea is I'm
Yeah.
traveling to Arizona.
Have you discovered some new health regimen?
No.
Are you onto some brand new thing that's going to make you even foxier?
No.
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 What's the new thing? I mean, you got to be getting bored with Dr. Ronnie soon.
What do you mean getting bored with Dr.
You know
Ronnie?
you're always onto something new. With the race car driving Dr. Ronnie, it's always some new thing. There's something new. I sense something new is going
Here
on.
we go with this
Yeah.
examination. I'm just living my life.
Do you feel strange going to Arizona knowing they don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day?
Sometimes.
You do.
Yeah, I'm
I do
like,
too.
what is up with this state?
Really, that's why I go.
Are you going
And
to
I hate
Arizona
liking a state so much.
because you're
that does
planning a big surprise for me and it has something to do with Arizona?
that. Doing research.
I think, are you getting a Grand Canyon enema?
If you get the Grand Canyon enema, which only a few people have ever had,
Yeah.
do you know how many? There's probably 3 people in the whole world who can handle the entire
Grand
Canyon
Canyon.
filled with
Yeah.
water, and then they empty it into your bowel.
Yeah, if the Grand Canyon was filled with bad shit, the toxins you have in you, like there's doctors who can just shove a pipe in there and get it out.
Are you buying me Phoenix for my next birthday?
That's it. I'm going to check on how the negotiation is going.
Hey, guess what? The Cardinals are the Super Bowl champs, so maybe you could have sex with one of the Cardinals.
That'd be an honor. All right, listen. Here is Eaton Beaver getting on.
How are you doing? What are you doing for the vacation?
I am doing.
Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry.
What are you doing? I am doing absolutely nothing.
That's what I thought.
Best thing I've ever heard.
It's the same thing I always do.
Yeah, but that's great. Relax.
But I am flying in my own Native American shaman from Arizona to teach me colonics and how to make those little rubber
Shamans and
tom-toms.
colonics.
Shaman.
I have never heard of those two together, shamans and colonics.
Do you know any shamans?
I do.
I knew it.
Of course she does. What do you think it's enema?
How did you meet your first shaman? And what is a shaman?
I don't
Explain
really know what a shaman is, but they call themselves
Shaman is a holy man.
I've met a few. I know some Native Americans.
Have you received blessings from them?
No,
No.
no.
Have you ever been part of a ceremony with a shaman?
Have I ever been part of a ceremony?
I
with
know
a
she
shaman?
has.
No, I have not.
I don't believe it.
I have not.
Shamans are great. A shaman claimed he could cure my father, and then my father died a week later.
Right.
Oh,
well,
God,
shamans are
I'm
like these.
sure it was.
Shamans are like these wise.
Holy men, you're right.
They're guys who basically had nothing going on, and they call themselves shamans, and then they convince hot chicks that they know something, and some of them actually fall for it.
They're bullshitters.
These shamans are just my buddies.
They're called sitting bullshitter.
Everybody around here so nosy.
We want to know what you're up to.
Yeah, and so I have to comply.
Well, it'd be nice if you let us in on it.
All right, I'll tell you how you can get in on it.
How's that?
Pay for it.
I'm sure I can't afford that on the salary.
I'll tell you anything you want to know if you cough up some bucks.
But all you're saying is you're going to Arizona?
That's right, and it's
That's
a big
it.
stage. Just try to find me there, why don't you?
Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air.
Good Lord.
Good morning, Howard. Whose voice is
What
he here?
depressed you today?
I just got off the elliptical machine.
Hey,
You sound horrible.
Howard,
Yeah.
Beth Stern was on for Mike and Julia.
He's drinking again,
Yeah,
heavy.
what the heck?
No,
No, I'm not.
I went to the dentist yesterday. I got 5 cavities.
Oh.
And I only have 17.
It's hard to believe that you only that you have
That you
5
only had 5
I know you take such good care of yourself.
Why do you have to say that?
Well, I only got, one cavity for
What's he doing?
half a year.
Do you have the TV on? Is that the problem?
So, hold on.
Imagine the depressing scene going on in that trailer.
Really depressing.
Where'd he go?
He left.
He's turning down the dehumidifier.
All right, here we go.
What were you doing?
I wanted to tell you about Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they have it Beth Stern on the TV guide.
In the TV guide.
Yeah, it has it as Beth Stern.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That's all I wanted to tell you.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
Hey,
Hey.
Oh, there's something else you want to tell them.
yeah.
I got to go, though. I got to take a break.
Oh, we can't talk.
What?
We can't talk.
Well, you can't talk.
It's just taking an inordinate amount of time to get out of thought. It's taking you a long, long time.
So,
So can you just say what is on your mind, and then I can hang up?
You have any games?
You want to play a game?
Sure.
All right.
Guess what this sound is?
Can you spell cemetery?
You hanging up on me?
No. I'll play a game with you. I'm gonna give you a shot at $500 cash, courtesy of Steven Singer Jewelers. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play password with Bigfoot. How's that?
Good.
All right. You think you can do that?
I'll try.
All right. I'm going to give you an example of how this works. Robin, I'm going to let you play first so that Jeff the Drunk can hear how the game is played.
All right.
Okay. So we said to Bigfoot, we're going to play password with you. Bigfoot will give you a clue, Robin, and see if you can guess.
What he's trying to say?
That's right. And then Jeff will play after you.
All right.
All right. So here we go.
Checkers.
All right. The first clue is checkers.
Checkers. Chess?
There you go. You got it.
Okay.
That's the answer. It's that simple. All right, Jeff, you see how Robin did it?
I hear you.
Okay. For example, like his next clue for chess was...
Battleship.
See, it's a different game.
That makes a lot of sense.
So it was either chess or World War II.
All right, here we go. Here you go, Jeff. You get the word, you get $500.
All right.
You're playing the Bigfoot password game.
Okay.
Ape.
All right, he said, what did he say?
Ape.
Ape.
Ape. Gorilla.
That is not right. Let's continue.
Chimpanzee.
Monkey.
No.
Correct answer is Gary.
Hairy man.
What's that?
Hairy man.
Hairy man. Is it caveman?
Caveman.
No.
I say caveman.
Caveman.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Howard, that's column B, right? You're going down?
You got it all set up wrong. I had to just skip around.
Oh, because I have them all straight down the line. Did you see your answer key says B? What does your answer key say for B?
Sally, I know how to do it.
Yeah, but
What's the matter?
Jeff said gorilla.
He did say gorilla?
Yeah, he did. Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't hear
that
him.
was
He said
Okay.
ape.
No, Jeff said gorilla.
All right, you got $500 then.
Then I did do it right. I didn't fuck it up. All right.
Well, no, you did fuck it up, but it's okay.
How did I fuck it up?
Well, you see you fucking it up, Sal.
It's okay. It's all right.
But in this case, I didn't fuck it up.
All right. I'm not going to, I don't want to get sidetracked.
I don't know how I fucked it up. I did everything.
Trust me, you fucked it up. It's just the way you put everything in order.
So,
Z-
yeah, gorilla was his first.
When you make a list, after A comes B, not Z.
Right.
Do you know that?
I put in from...
You did it wrong.
No, from A to Z. I put it in from A to Z, and then I cherry-picked the best ones, and that
Okay,
particular
well,
file was a Z file.
You ruined it for me. Because after A, I go right down to the next one, and it says Z now. Now I'm seeing it's
It
Z.
should say... Okay, it should say B.
Sal, you did it wrong, but it's okay. I'm trying to get past what you do. I'm trying to ignore you. Jeff, you did win. It's just very difficult when things are wrong.
Very good.
Oh, the Baba Booey.
It was gorilla was the answer.
Yeah,
but
and that was the first
I
thing
was
he
so busy
said.
trying to find my buttons that I missed him saying gorilla. I thought he said ape.
No, that was the first clue.
All right. Okay.
Howard.
You got it right.
I want to thank Jimmy Kimmel for showing that Baba Booey throw.
All right. Hold on. Okay. You've got a prize from Steven Singer Jewelers. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com.
Have a good vacation.
All right. Good.
I'll pick that douchebag right up.
Thanks. I had a better one to play. But right after A, Sal put Z. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you say.
You know what? I don't, and that's why Sal fucked up it. I actually don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, I can't, if you ran this show, you'd know that the easiest way to do would be A would follow B, would follow C, would follow D.
Right, I know that.
Instead, he has A, Z.
Like one of the keys doesn't.
It's all completely whacked
But he's
out.
making up answering keys now, Sal.
Yeah, it's just whatever he touches is impossible to decipher. He's so screwy. I can't even tell
Well,
you.
you're getting a view of his mind.
Right. It's so disorganized and so
And
frightening.
what a great view.
Here, for example, here's the way. This is the one I was going to give Jeff the Drunk.
Cocaine.
And you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Artie.
No, that's wrong.
That's so depressing, Robin. I'm sorry. Okay, cocaine. Black people. How's that sound?
All right, here we go.
Vicodin.
Drugs?
No.
Perks.
Perks?
I guess Percocet.
I know that, Fred, but I'm like, all right, they're all drugs. They're all opiates.
No, they're not.
No? I wouldn't know that.
Cocaine.
Cocaine is not an opiate. You're right.
All right, so here's your next clue.
Illegal drugs. I don't know.
Here you go.
The password was heroin.
Heroin. See?
Oh,
That
I
was
should have
the
said
one-
another drug.
I was going to give Jeff that one. It was a little. Yeah.
So in other words, Howard, explain what Sal did. So then
So in other
after
words, I have a
B, it
page.
said Z,
Yeah,
heroin.
A Z, no, it said Z, gorilla.
Oh.
You know, so I was like looking for the heroin one, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
They're not matched up.
Gary and Sal are yelling at each other right now, and they're blaming each other. But
I'm yelling at Sal because I'm trying to explain.
retarded.
I know. I just tried to explain to him without yelling at him. I tried to explain to him where it went wrong. How you don't care about different letters that he cherry picked them. That it should just be A B C D E
Right.
F.
Let me worry about it.
He's fighting me, and I'm like, Sal. He's like, I'm not wrong. And then of course after I told him to get out, and then he comes back, and then he goes, you're right, but you know he just wouldn't listen. I'm just saying, don't get defensive. Let me explain to you what was wrong with this, and finally, after he fights with you, then he listens.
he's loony. Except his name isn't Looney Skip Rooney.
He's Looney-
Sal Guvinale. Looney Sal Guvinale.
He's Looney Sal Rooney.
Yeah. All right, let's. Sal puts together games like Gary pitches.
What happened with the game, man?
Okay, so I triple-checked this game. I wanted to make sure that it ran completely smooth. So here's the Bigfoot cave in front of you. I want you to take a look at the screen. Let the audience see the screen, please. You have blocks and colors. Gary said put them in colors. Okay, so I saved the files from A to Z. Now, if you're Howard, what you're going to do is, look, you have A, block of A, a block of B, a block of C, a block of D, then a white block of Z, and a gray block of K. So if you're Howard, and as I explained to Gary, go, here they are. Gary took a look at it. He hit a few of the files, and he's like, fine. Okay? I did go to Gary. I did show it to Gary. Gary explained it to Howard.
I looked at it and I saw A, B, C, and D, and I thought it was right. Then I saw these ones on the bottom. I didn't notice that said Z and K. So I wasn't mad at Sal after Howard got mad at him. I brought him in and I said, you should just make it A, B, C, D, E, and F because that's the answer key. Howard doesn't, in other words, Sal might have gone through 20 questions with Bigfoot, and he might have A and B and C. Howard doesn't give a fuck that the 26th best one is K or Z. You know, just put them in alphabetical order. And so Sal got was very resistant, and he was, very angry. He's like, oh, I fucking did what you told me to do. I'm like, no, you did the colors right. And I said, just in the future, do the letters. I said, you have to make it as simple as you can for Howard.
So here's the game. Let's say, for example, if you're Howard, you hit the clue. You hit clue number one.
Checkers.
You hit clue number one.
Checkers.
All right, and then you go to A2.
Battleship.
And you go to clue 3. And
Monopoly.
And then the last one says answer. Okay, so Howard did that. But instead of Howard going over to B, he dropped down to this block here, to the Z block in white. I don't know why. You just A, B, C, D. So when he hit Z and Jeff the Drunk said gorilla, Howard didn't hear gorilla. So I ran in thinking that I wrote something wrong on the answer key. You know? I also wrote an answer key to go to these answers. So Howard goes, no, I didn't hear gorilla, but you screwed up anyway.
And he was like belligerent, and he's like, fuck this. So I got to the point where I go, you got to get the fuck out of my office because you're just not going to listen today. You're just not listening. I can't have a conversation with you if you're just going to not listen. So then he came back and goes, oh, I'm sorry, what is it? Then I told him, and then he's like, you're right, But he still doesn't think I'm right. He just told me I was right, so I'd leave him alone.
Well, Gary was yelling at me about it. As I went to Gary, I said, Gary, it's color coordinated. And he was like, you don't understand. This should have been E. What don't you get? You're not listening to me. I can't throw a pitch, and I'm going to take it out on you. Now, this should have been E, and that should have been D. But what freaking difference does it make? It's color coordinated, and it's in numbers.
Listen, I'm not saying you're a huge fuck-up. I'm just saying make it as easy as you can for Howard. So instead of saying, in the future, I understand, I'll make it as easy as I can for Howard, he's got to still go back and defend that he was right, and that ship has sailed.
The problem is probably when I was explaining to Gary, he was just, replaying that fucking gay pitch of his in loop mode in his baboon head. And he wasn't listening to me because this is so simple. But again, in the end, I screwed up. And I have to live with it. It sucks, but I have to live with it. I screwed up. If Howard said it and fucking Fafa Flow High, the dumb pitching monkey says it, then I lose. But I want the audience to see this and say, hey, could this work, or did I screw up? I don't know. You guys, You guys figure it out.
Yeah, Artie's dying in the car.
What's
Are
happening?
you all right?
Wow.
You need help? Do you need help?
A piece of toast went down the wrong.
Do you need a Heimlich?
You want Heimlich?
That was good.
Throw it up.
I got it out.
It's out.
Give him the squeeze. Give him the squeeze of life, Jason.
If you touch me, I'll kill you.
A man is squeezing.
Want me to squeeze you?
I'll
Seriously.
squeeze your package.
Give me the nod.
I'm okay with that.
Squeeze you?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Go like this.
What is that gonna do?
All right.
I think I got it. Wait. It's you know what like you know how toast. Thanks, Jason, for adjusting my mic.
We don't want to miss you.
Here, choke on microphone.
Saving my life, you
You're gonna
fat
choke.
typist.
Choke on the microphone.
You know, like toast has just all that crumbs, and I can't get all the crumbs.
All
out of it.
right.
I'm sorry.
I think that was you getting the last bit of heroin out of your system.
This is me saying I'm done with the Jason John argument.
Yeah, all right.
No.
Thank you.
All right.
You calm down and just keep quiet for
Can
5
I just
minutes.
leave the room for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's making me cough. Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
You okay?
Yeah, just go out there and stay out there. Go ahead.
Wow.
He's going to die. He's on fire.
I can hear him in the hall.
Since he got off heroin, he's a bundle of energy.
Never had that problem when he was on
When he
heroin.
let heroin, he was fine.
That's one way to get out of the show.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just got something. I'm all right. I'm not choking, but I can't stop coughing because
What's that?
coffee.
Well, that's not going to
No,
work.
stop. Yes, it'll work. Stop.
Drink water.
Don't touch my coffee. Still wear because you're still known. I gave that up for less. You're still known as a cocksucker. I'm glad to see he's better.
Note from Doug Goodstein from the Howard TV guys. They covered it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I wondered if they were, treating this seriously or if he was going to have a TV crew following him.
I asked Ronnie about it, and Ronnie got an audition for some sitcom. But now it's sounding like strange to me. First, I thought they were giving Ronnie his own sitcom, and now it sounds like he was auditioning for one episode, and that they called a whole bunch of other people from the show to audition as well. Like Richie Wilson ended up auditioning, and Rachel.
For the same part, Ronnie was auditioning for, or
different
other parts.
Yeah, it sounds like it's.
They're stacking the deck.
They're stacking the deck, and it's like a promotion to get our fans to watch the show.
Right.
So I don't know. I was hoping for the Ronnie sitcom.
Well, yeah, the other day when we were talking to him, I couldn't tell because at first it sounded like this part was written for Ronnie.
Yeah.
And then he started talking about having to go in and audition. And I thought, well, that's odd.
Here's the notes. This was a quick audition for a show called Wheels. Richie Wilson and Rachel Fine were also at the audition. Rachel and Richie ended up auditioning.
Richie is, what is he, a cameraman?
Yeah, I don't even know what he does. He's on Howard TV.
Right.
And so they said, a few weeks ago, Ronnie sent out a tweet saying that Wheels is looking for more people to be cast in the show and attached an email address for people to send photos to.
They don't know how to get people to be actors?
No, they needed Ronnie to help. All three of them got in an early audition, which was all shot by Howard TV, and the video will be loaded in the morning. Ronnie's auditioned solo. Richie and Ronnie auditioned together.
Dude.
And Rachel auditioned solo as well.
Dude.
What is it, like a whole Howard Stern show episode?
Here's what happened. Nobody knew anything about this except me from the beginning.
Right.
They contacted me through Twitter a long time ago, back in April, about this.
Okay.
So they put a thing out on Twitter, an open audition for people to come in and audition for the show about 4 weeks ago.
Right.
And people were to send in headshots and, stuff like that. And that they would call, by invitation only, by email, to come in and audition. So a whole bunch of people got emails to come in.
So how did your audition go?
It just happened that Richie and Rachel got the same night.
Now, how did your audition go?
I thought it went really well. And
now, is it for one episode, or would your character...
No, for the whole thing.
You're a character, a regular character.
The angry coffee truck driver.
Oh.
That's
you could
good.
do that.
You should be able to do that.
I think it went really well. I mean,
What did you have to say?
It was like I was talking to another, like a salesman would come to the coffee truck, say.
Right.
And he would ask, like a new guy a new salesman come to the truck, and he would ask what the rules are with the coffee truck. And I would say to him, the rules are, you don't ask me for credit, you don't ask me for cash, you pay cash, you don't, if you touch it, you buy it, that kind of stuff. And I thought it went pretty well.
Now, you are an angry kind of guy in real life, but are you able to become a character like that
Did you summon up the anger from somewhere?
Yeah, I think I did.
And did they indicate...
Because I got in a fight with Stephanie before I went there, so I was really...
What were you fighting about with her?
Just stupid shit.
What's stupid? What are you doing?
It was a stupid thing.
Got yourself a nice young girlfriend.
Yeah, no. It was cool.
What'd you fight about?
We had a little argument.
What was the argument?
A normal argument about something.
What do you argue with her about?
It was something about I said, she had started this job, and it was I don't even want to go into. I can't go into it on the air.
You can't?
No.
I'm just wondering what you argue about.
It was something stupid. It was nothing.
You got worked up.
Yeah. And then we were like fighting on the phone as I was walking from where I parked my car. As I was walking to the audition.
What the hell are you fighting about?
We were just arguing. She was yelling at me. I'm yelling at her, and I go, "Well, thanks for making me angry before I go to the audition," which actually worked out pretty good.
You should really thank her now.
What is it? You don't like her to work? Or?
No, not at all. It's nothing. It was cool.
What do you think he's fighting with?
Everything was fine,
I'm trying
to
figure it out. If I don't know, does he not like the kind of job she took?
She's got a great job.
What she was wearing? Like, you think she's
it was nothing like that at all. Nothing like that. Nothing.
Anyway, it says here in my notes, Lisa G was supposed to be there at 7 o'clock for the audition. At 6:45, she contacted Ronnie and said she was going to bail out.
Yeah, well, she texted me, and see, originally the audition was scheduled for 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock at night.
8 o'clock at night. Then they said they would start earlier. So I text her. Now I know she lives in the city.
Right.
I text her at 20 to 7, and I said we're going to get in earlier, probably around 7 o'clock in that area.
Right.
So they took us upstairs about 5 after 7. At 6:50, she texted me, said, "Sorry, I can't make it. Good luck."
Oh.
She bailed out. She's the newswoman.
I don't know. I have no idea what
That's
happened.
a big story, you auditioning for a sitcom.
I don't know what happened. Howard TV was there at 6 o'clock waiting in the lobby. So that's all I know.
The guys wrote, it seems as if she was inconvenienced to do the shoot.
Well, if Ronnie gets the sitcom and it takes off, Howard 100 News won't have been there at the beginning.
That's right. What's with Lisa G not showing up?
I don't know.
Let's see what else. Richie was able to see the script that Ronnie had to read. It was basically written as if Ronnie wrote it himself.
What does that mean?
It seemed like a natural read for him until he had to say the word Epicurean. Epicurean,
yeah, but I did it. I kind of did it on purpose to make it sound like I was stupid.
Oh, that was a technique you used.
Yeah.
An acting choice.
I actually read it twice because when Richie read for the part that they had him try out for, he was the salesman who came to the coffee truck. So they said to me, "Well, why don't you read the part with him and let's see how it goes?" And it went pretty good, I think, anyway. But I always think everything goes good and winds up being shit. So
Richie did the audition as a goof to see what would happen. They ended up pairing him with Ronnie to read together, but Richie doesn't expect to be called back. Richie doesn't feel he did a good job.
Oh, really?
He's not an actor.
After Ronnie's first read, Richie heard everyone in the room clapping through the closed door, so they must have liked it.
They were. So
then maybe you got the part.
Now, how cool is that?
Yeah, I was pretty happy about the whole thing.
Also there at the audition was one of Ronnie's former hot chick of the week, Christy Day, who flew in from North Carolina just to try out.
Yeah, she had sent in her thing, headshot. Yep. She does acting and modeling and stuff like that.
So when are we going to find out if you're in this show?
I don't know. I guess I'll hear from them when they're done with the auditions. So.
All right.
I know they were running them till 2 in the morning this morning. So.
Wow.
Well, what is he, Gary?
In 10 seconds, I'll be right back with the audition.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
You have Ronnie's audition?
I have Ronnie's audition, and then I'm pulling the one with him and Richie.
Okay.
Ronnie De Niro.
Because the first one he did with the producer.
All right. I'll wait for that.
All right, man.
Ronnie De Niro will call you.
Hey, I hope it works.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I hope it's cool. You know.
Well, did you discuss how much money it's going to pay? If
No, we hadn't gotten. You know, I'm gonna.
They'll talk
call
to
Mr.
my agent.
The Buckwald office for that.
They probably think you'd do it for anything, but you want a certain amount of money,
Hey,
right?
if you're
Yeah, of
going to be
course.
a major character.
I mean, I'm not gonna be an asshole and say, you know, just because, you know.
Right.
I want to do it.
You want major
I think
character
it'll be
money.
cool. I think it'll be cool.
I want my own trailer.
Do you think he'll ever be, you know how De Niro is De Niro? Like, you know who it is just by saying his last name?
Yeah.
Will there ever be a time where you can
Yeah.
just say Mund?
Mund. What is it, Gary?
So it's on Gary, page 2, and Green in the first column. So the guy you hear off Mike reading with him is the producer, and then I'll pull the one with him and Richie.
You hear your audition. See how you did.
Ready, Ron?
Ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Hi, what's special today?
What's special? I'll tell you what's special. What's special is that I'm done in 2 hours. That's what's special.
No, I need on the truck. Good Joseph.
New guy, huh? What's special is no credit. It's all COD. No, and I'll pay you on Friday crap. No Rick. I'll give you some money on Tuesday. No, I haven't sold a car in a week and have.
What the fuck? It's fine.
I was warming up.
Sounds like they'll give you the job anyway.
Yeah.
No, I think it went, you know, pretty good.
Right.
You know.
What do you think, Robin? Do you think he's got something there?
They were clapping?
They were clapping
They
for
were
that.
clapping. It was over.
No money. And what's really special, no roach coats jokes. Because I don't smoke them, sell them, or have them. They're okay. That's what's special.
He's a horrible actor, isn't he?
But sometimes that's what works.
Well, they want somebody who sounds dumb and stupid, I guess. I don't know, an angry driver. Besides, how special can coffee and buttered rolls be? This ain't Olive Garden on wheels, you know.
Just asking because I was in the restaurant business too.
Oh, yeah? Well, I could see how great that worked for you.
I ain't
You
watching
know,
this
maybe
show.
once you see it on camera, you know, it really pops.
I think he's got something. I'm not sure what it is, but he's got something. I don't know. What do I know? Hey, then maybe
Look,
that's the
I don't know what they're looking for.
Ronnie. If they were applauding that, then maybe you're onto something.
Hey, I hope so. Yeah. Ha! Let me guess. You had some fancy place somewhere with tablecloths and candles, that real expensive shit most people couldn't pronounce. I'm getting close, right? Made a lot of money, spent all the cash, and you beat Uncle Sam out of silly toys and cheap broads? Oh, God knows what else you're gonna try to...
Oh, my God.
Are there periods in that sentence?
I think he got something, but I don't know if it's called
No, there
talent.
are periods, man.
Yeah. That's some read. Maybe he was a little...
It is a read.
Were you a little nervous?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course I was nervous.
Sure.
Pulled some zagged into protection bullshit.
What?
What did he just say?
Zagging in the what?
I don't know.
Wait, let me back that up.
I mean, cater truck cuisine, right?
What?
The protection. Sam out of silly toys and cheap broads. Oh, God knows what else you're gonna try to pull some zagged into the protection bullshit.
Into the
I don't know what that is.
That's. You think it went well?
Yeah.
You think that audition went well?
Yeah, I think it went well.
You didn't even fucking say in English over there. I
Yeah,
don't know
well,
what-
that's the whole idea. That's
really?
the whole idea of it. They wanted me to sound, you know.
Well, you definitely just sound dopey.
That's what they want. They
Yeah, but
want
it doesn't even sound like you're. Well, all right. Well, I don't know what they're looking for.
I don't know. Maybe that's not what they're looking for, but that's what they told me they're looking for.
I was going to say, they gave you some direction like that.
Yeah.
They're looking
Yeah,
for.
yeah, because I met with these guys about a month ago.
Okay.
At a restaurant.
Did they give you the lines in advance?
No.
No, there was
Well,
a
why didn't
cold
they do that?
read.
Because they wanted me to just come in and read it and see how it went.
Well,
They gave it to me 5 minutes before I walked in.
so you didn't get to memorize it or anything?
No, I was just reading it off the paper, real, you know. About carrying cater truck cuisine, right?
What?
Carrying
So
what?
what's catering truck cuisine?
You can't even fucking say it.
I was
cuisine.
I was doing
Catering truck cuisine.
I was doing it on purpose like that.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
You're having trouble.
No, I wasn't. I did it on purpose. Like,
Bullshit.
no, I'm telling
Don't
you.
bullshit.
That
I
was
wasn't
my true line.
bullshitting. I wasn't bullshitting you.
Ronnie.
Dude, I'm not bullshitting you. Gonna be.
Just coffee and a piece of fudge over there.
Fudge? Where the fuck do you see fudge?
In the tray over there.
There you go.
That's right.
You really... Mastermind? Well, Wolfgang, fudge happens to be mushroom truffle casserole.
What?
Yeah, well, it looks a bit oozy.
It didn't last a week.
Okay, then, just coffee. Thanks.
Hope you sell some cars that Chateaubriand.
Thank you.
Sounds to me like they were goofing on him, giving him hard words to say. Something's up with this audition.
They were
Because
throwing.
if he's supposed to be like just an angry blue-collar truck driver, what's he doing using
First
words
of all-
like Epicurean
First of all,
and cuisine
what show do you know a guy has this big a dialogue?
with the guy in the truck?
Right. What is it?
I was just going to say the second one that he does with Richie is a different pronunciation of that word that he couldn't get the first time.
I know, but
Well, I was refining my humor.
I think they're up to something here.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Wow, look at the applause. Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie goes, I think I did good.
Yeah.
I said I thought it went all right.
Joe, how do you like the audition?
Hey, well, if they were looking for somebody who truly sounds stupid, you nailed it, Ronnie.
Well, there you go. This guy thinks you did a good job.
Right.
Very nice.
Are there any actors out there who can shed some light on auditioning and how Ronnie did?
Keith, you're an actor. How did that sound to you?
He sounded like Hank the Drunken Dwarf. If you put that tape of him next to Hank side by side, you won't be able to tell the difference.
Well, Rick, go ahead. You're on the air.
That last guy nailed it. It's Hank the Angry Dwarf.
Right.
I mean, if you pull from the Son of the Beach, that's exactly what Ronnie sounds like.
James, you're on the air.
Howard, make it stop. Make it stop, please. Good God. You're killing us.
You don't like Ronnie's audition?
Oh, man, it's horrible. It's horrible. After a good week, and now you're bringing us all down.
All right. Well, there you go.
Place is falling apart here.
Place is falling apart.
Look at this.
What happened?
I don't know. I put my hand on here and all the crap is coming off of my
Oh,
head.
dear. I guess it had a 5-year shelf life.
Richie Wilson was at Ronnie's audition.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
The funniest thing was, Ronnie came almost dressed for the part. He had on like a shirt that would look like he came from a mechanic shop. It had the name Mac on the chest and everything.
Well, he's a method actor.
Yeah.
I'm like Lee Strasberg.
Yeah.
Did you have an outfit on that would reflect the character?
Yeah, it was whatchamacallit?
Oh, yeah, there you are.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. But look at you. Look the part. There was some read. All right, listen. Whatever. I'm glad you got the audition. I hope it works out for you. I really do.
Thank you.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Jeff, go ahead. Jeff the drunk wants to weigh in. I think he liked it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm sure he loved it.
That was so fucking funny. Holy shit. I bet you I could do better than that.
I bet you could.
Well, listen, you got to give
They
it a
didn't
shot.
call you.
No, they called Ronnie. They want him. All right, listen, Ron. Congratulations on your triumphant audition over at the.
Thank you.
What's the show? Wheels.
Wheels.
Wheels. Okay, very good.
Ron.
Yo.
Talk to me about the audition itself.
Okay.
A lot of people in there were doubting your acting skills.
Listen, I went in there. I don't claim to be an actor. I claim to be myself, okay? They gave me a part that they felt I could do because it's an angry part. And they gave me some papers to read right before I went in. I had no idea what I was reading, no clue about it beforehand. I knew about it when I walked into the place. They handed me the script of a scene, and I did it, and that's the end of it. If I get the part, fine. If I don't get the part, that's also fine. I tried. That's all.
There's a lot of people around here doubting the legitimacy of the operation. Not you, the production company.
No, it's a legit. Dude. Ask you people who were there last night. Okay, it's a legitimate operation. It's no fly-by-night deal.
So we might be seeing you on the
on a cable network.
Okay.
I can't say what it is.
But it's a reputable cable network.
Very reputable. Very reputable.
How reputable?
Very reputable.
And cut.
Right.
Lisa G is here with some headlines from the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa, what do you have for us?
Lisa Glassberg.
Here she is, Lisa G, in the house. Lisa, what do you have for us?
A lot of great.
Hey, Lisa, how come you didn't cover Ronnie last night? Did you just bail?
It was supposed to be at 8 o'clock.
Right.
Brad Driver and I decided at 5:30. that we weren't going to cover it. We're short-staffed.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a text at 6:45 that Ronnie was going on at 7:20.
Right.
And I was in my sweats. I mean, I couldn't jump, and I wouldn't
Aren't
have
you
been
like
able.
Lois Lane? When a story breaks, you have to be there?
We decided we weren't covering it.
Yeah. I'm doing more investigation into this so-called sitcom, and it seems that it's not like a sitcom that's already been, like been on the air or something.
It doesn't have a go.
No, it's a company that's trying to make a sitcom. So it's not even, they're trying to put something together.
Oh.
Kind of like Stuttering John with his Mafia movie.
Is this like, do they have a pilot deal?
No.
Oh, no deal.
No, they don't have a deal.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do?
It's sold.
Oh, it's sold?
Yeah.
The guys just told me it's not. Gary just told me it's
Well, that's not what I was told.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I was told. It's sold to a...
Who's it sold to?
I can't say. I'm not supposed to say.
But it's on a network?
Cable.
Cable network?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has an episode run of what?
13, I heard.
Okay.
Well, there you go. I think Lisa should have been there then.
Well, Howard TV was there at 6 o'clock, so that's all I know.
A lot of questions.
But Lisa was in her sweats, so.
Yeah, but
she couldn't get over there.
Yeah, but she knew from the beginning it was supposed to be 8 o'clock.
And we decided that we weren't
What
going
do
to
you mean?
cover it.
Who's we? You didn't tell me. You texted me in the afternoon and said you would be there. What are you talking
That's
about?
not what I said.
You
I
texted
said
me
was
at 4 o'clock saying, did they move your read to 6 o'clock? And I said, no, where did you get that from?
Because I have
Wait
been
a minute,
talking to them. No, let me finish.
No,
I have
let
been
me
talking to
finish.
the producer, and they said they were going to try to move it up to accommodate you. And
Lisa,
also,
you live 30 blocks away. What's the big deal? You couldn't cover
we
it?
decided.
I'm not big enough for you?
No, you're not.
Okay, good. Good.
He said to me, well, if I were in the Hamptons, you would have been there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You rented a car to drive out to the Hamptons.
I was there, and I covered that story on my vacation.
Baloney. Baloney.
Baloney.
You just didn't want to. You were in sweats. You didn't want to come.
We're short-staffed. Have someone else go.
What do you mean short-staffed? What were you doing? What other story were you covering last night then? If you were short-staffed.
Take it up with my news director.
No, what were you covering? You said you were short-staffed, so that means
I said we are short-staffed.
You must have been covering something else then.
Yeah, my job here during the day.
Okay. What about everybody else goes out at night and covers stuff?
Good. They win.
I went and did. I had to be up at 3:15 this morning.
Well, next time have the audition in the Hamptons, and I'll go.
Okay, great.
All right, there you go. Lisa G having it out with Ronnie. Ronnie upset his audition not covered by the news
That's
department.
what it is. He's upset he's not you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Are you upset that you're not me?
Wait a minute. You can cover Benji walking down the stairs with a horse head on like a horse.
I didn't cover that.
The news department can cover that.
We covered Benji sabotaging Anthony Weiner's press conference.
Good.
That was a great news story.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Like I said, I'm not big enough for you.
No, you're not.
That's good.
Lisa's so cute.
Yeah, she's so cute.
You're not.
No, she's just lazy. That's the whole deal.
Right.
What if Ronnie dresses a horse?
What?
What if Ronnie dresses a horse?
Oh, she would have been there. Oh, definitely. If I was walking on all
Lisa,
fours.
what about that, though? Is Ronnie right in a way that you're lazy because
No.
you didn't cover the news?
No.
You just felt he wasn't an important news story?
No, we're short-staffed.
I see.
What is it? I don't get that. What that means? I still don't get it. There's one person missing. That's
Steve.
it.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That takes down the whole department.
The whole
That took down the whole news department.
falls to shit now.
Talk to Brad Driver. He'll explain.
I did talk to Brad Drive, and he put his hands up like, I don't know.
Well, why didn't Brad cover it then?
Because he doesn't cover stories.
No.
He's the news director.
I didn't ask Brad. Brad, she was in touch with me in the afternoon.
Right.
And when
well, she decided she had
Hold
to
on.
pick and choose her stories.
When
She
I
decided you weren't
when
important.
I said to her,
You got your audio.
hold on. When I said to you, like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you text me, did they move my thing back to 6 o'clock? And I said, no, where did you get that from? You said, oh, that's so unfair because you get up so early in the morning. Which means at that point I said to myself, you didn't want to come out because you got to get up in the morning.
I was trying to get you in there earlier, Ronnie. You wake up so early. Why were they having you audition at 8 o'clock at night?
I wasn't auditioned at 8 o'clock.
Well, that's what they had
I was
told
at it
me.
at 7:30.
That's what they had told me up
But
until
I let you know.
5:30 in the
Wait,
evening.
Ronnie really wants to be on the news.
I let you know at 20. I let you know at 20 to 7 that we were going in earlier. And
Ronnie, would Lisa?
You lived 30 blocks away. You couldn't get there in 15 minutes.
Would Lisa?
No.
Would
Oh,
Lisa have
I
been
guess
there
not.
if it was a red carpet event?
Definitely, without a doubt.
I see.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe if there's a red carpet premiere.
No,
of your TV
no, they don't
show.
have to come at all now. I don't
You know,
care.
I got to say one thing. Ronnie's the only person around here bitching about not being covered by the
I
news
know.
department.
I love not being.
Well, look, she made
We
such
like it when they're short staffed.
No, she made such a big deal out of texting me in the afternoon about didn't they move it to 6 o'clock and all this nonsense, like it was bothering her because it was so late. It's like when
Right.
she went out with Wayne Siegel, she had to be home at 7
Well, I
o'clock.
guess she'd put in a full day and
she
felt
she had a 6:15 date with Wayne Siegel, and by 7 o'clock she was home. I mean, what kind of date is that?
Well, maybe she had put in a long day and she was beat.
Everybody puts in long days every once in a while, don't they?
Yep.
Well, Ronnie, she talked to the news
That's
director.
okay. It's fine. It's fine.
And they made a decision.
That's not what she said to me.
Okay.
That's not what she said last night. She goes, I can't make it. Good luck. What kind of answer is that?
It's the right one.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe in your mind it is.
What else do you want me
Not
to
in my
say?
mind. Go on with your news. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You know, Ronnie's great because he's his own source. He's calling you and telling you to cover some news about him.
This is where it's going to be.
He's upset because he feels that I went all the way to the Hamptons to cover a party.
Right.
Where I was on vacation.
You were already there.
I was there on vacation. I
Right.
used my vacation time, and I covered your story. And I hear what he's saying. He's upset.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He wants to be on the news.
Now I feel really bad.
I mean, quite frankly, you can skip any cover party I'm at and go cover Ronnie. I'm way more interested in that.
Ronnie, are you upset that,
No!
her opinions that you
No,
lack
here's the
prestige
thing.
and that's
Don't
what
tell me you're fucking covering it, and then you call me in the, you call me in the afternoon, and you ask me, did they move it back, right? Did they move the time back? I said, no, they didn't move the time back. It's still 8 o'clock, but we're still going to get there at 7. They might get us in earlier, okay? That's what I said to her. Then at 20 to 7, I get a text from her saying, not coming, can't make it, good luck. What kind of fucking shit is that? Then don't tell the people from Wheels that you're covering it. Don't tell anybody you're covering it. Don't come.
What I heard from you was that, read between the lines, you're a dedicated soldier in this army. She's not.
That's the way it's always been.
It's
always been like that.
There is no.
She picks and chooses what she feels like fucking doing. That's okay with me. I don't give a shit.
With you, there is no time.
But don't
clock.
tell me
There's
you're
no
covering it. Don't say you're coming.
Right.
And then at the last minute, back out.
What else, Lisa? Yes.
All right, Scott the engineer blasted by SiriusXM employees for taking too much credit surrounding Lady Gaga's amazing performance here on the show. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Scott declared he'd split the credit for sound quality about 50-50 between himself and senior manager of broadcast operations, Chris Gibbons. Well, Chris suggests to Howard 100 News that it might be more like of a 90-10 split.
With
And
Scott
Chris's
doing,
I can't take that much
with
credit.
Chris doing the 90, huh?
Right.
Plus, Scott took credit on the wrap-up show for, quote, making sure the piano got in, a task which Tim Sabian's new assistant, Sarah, says she was responsible for. Sarah says, quote, it doesn't feel good. I worked really hard to get that piano in. Sarah had a deal.
Gary went to, this is the Lady Gaga thing. Gary went to Scott, and he sent him a note and said, I want you to be responsible for the piano. And according to Gary, Scott then just sent him an email to Jared and said, be responsible for the piano.
Oh, that's how he took care of it.
Yeah, that's what
But
he said.
then he's taking all the credit.
Then he took all the credit.
Wow.
Because he said on the wrap-up show when his back was against the wall that he was responsible for getting the piano in.
Well, Sarah said she had to deal with movers, the building, the piano company, the insurance company.
Scott, why are you taking credit for that? I'm kind of curious. I mean, this young girl was busy working her ass off on this, and now you're taking credit for it. Let's get to the bottom of this. Did Scott have anything to do with the piano getting in here? Scott, did you have anything to do with the piano getting in here? This all stemmed from the fact that I decided to congratulate Scott on a great job.
Yeah, because it sounded so
Obviously,
good.
I had nothing to do with anything, so I'll just,
you had
I'll
nothing
just
to-
take credit
did
for
you have-
nothing.
did you
okay?
have
I
anything-
didn't do anything for anybody, okay?
Did you? Well, that's an easy way out.
Well, of course it's an easy way out. Just bust my fucking balls,
Did
and that'll
you
be
have
the easy
anything
way
to
out.
do with the piano?
Nothing, obviously.
But you
of
took
course,
credit
I was
for
here
it.
the day. I wanted to make sure it got in here. It was set up properly. I was here with the movers when they brought it here. I wanted to make sure that
You were here.
I was here, yeah.
So then why is she saying she did all the work?
She listen, the first week of the 2-week vacation, I was off.
Right.
So I contacted Jared. I said, Jared, can you make sure that you handle it with the piano company, that we're all set for delivery?
Right.
Then when I came, I was here the second week, and
So, Lisa, he was here.
Sarah wrote me a note, and she had all the information, and she contacted all the people. I said, "Great. What time is it coming? I want to make sure it gets in here, it gets set up properly, and we're all set for Monday."
All right. So then you.
Tim is telling me right now. Sarah lined it up, booked it, made it happen.
I didn't say I booked it. I was here to make sure that it got in the studio where it should be, set up properly, and all ready for. Shut up, Jason. Fucking Jason. Come on, really. All right, I didn't do it. I mean, really.
Did you do
guys,
anything
I'm a
or not?
sound engineer. I don't do the paperwork.
Right.
I make sure that the piano
So you
was
were
here.
here for the setup of the piano.
That's correct.
Right.
I made sure Chris.
Now what did Chris do? Because he seems to be saying he
He's
did 90%.
now saying 90% of the work was done by him.
And the engineering department of Sirius. The piano got here. It was set up, I don't know, 1 o'clock. So he put the mics in the piano and put the vocal.
So in other words, when I praised you, you deserved the praise.
Oh, of course, I was part of the process.
Right. Okay,
I
good.
wasn't
All right.
just, I didn't.
A lot of people thought you were taking the praise.
Wait a minute, Howard.
Yeah.
I was part of the process, Robin.
I
okay?
just want to ask a question of Howard.
Go ahead.
What needs to be done to make the Lady Gaga performance get on the air? The piano has to be mic'd.
Right.
She has to be mic'd.
Right.
And then
there
what
has to
else?
be a sound mix, which is most important.
Okay. And so who did that?
Well, I was complimenting Scott on it.
But who
Chris did that, but when
Chris did that.
he set up, he mic'd the piano.
Yeah.
Chris wasn't here when her sound engineer came in, and he went in and checked everything, and I was at the board making changes to what he was telling me to do. So then when Chris got here, I came in
Who
here.
should I compliment on the
all of us? I mean, it was a team effort. This show is a team effort, and
so you were in on it.
Of course I was.
There you go. There's your answer.
Okay. I mean, you said thank you the other day. I said thank you because I was part of the team effort.
But you didn't say. I
have in the
appreciate
past
that, but
said when Howard's
it was a
complimented
team
me.
effort.
When Howard's complimented me in the past, I've said, well, I've worked with Chris.
All right, my compliment then stands. Enough of this.
It's not like I didn't do anything.
I'm just checking into it. That's
I didn't
all.
do the whole thing. There are some things.
All right, thank you.
When other artists come in, I do the whole thing.
Robin, please.
Did you set up Lady Gaga's microphone?
Did I set it up? Not physically, no. I mean, this wasn't a very complicated.
Look, he didn't set up her microphone.
He didn't mic the piano.
He didn't mic the piano, and he didn't do the mix. But I do compliment you, and that's it. I stand by my compliment. Whatever you did, you didn't fuck it up.
I listened to make sure it sounded good.
You did. Good.
Howard, it's so funny. Tim's been pacing around my office.
Tell Tim to go back in his office.
He goes,
really?
Scott's the guy.
I do nothing.
That asks if he can help you move, and then stands there and holds the door.
That's help. I mean, really.
All right, here we go. All right.
Go ahead,
Tim, you want to
Okay.
start with me?
No.
I mean, what's the fucking problem?
You handed it off to
I didn't
Jared.
hand anything off.
Lisa booked the whole thing, made everything happen. You're the kind of guy that says, "Hey, I'll help you move," and then come over to my house and hold the door.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but Gary just used that a lot.
I mean.
Yeah. Go grab the binder. Yeah. Right.
Top of the
But Scott supervised a lot of this.
Oh yeah.
Well, Scott
Tim, just
stood there when
really.
other people did things.
Tim.
Bullshit. That's what I got to say. Bullshit.
Tim.
Her name's Sarah, by the way, not Lisa. I mean,
What did I say, Lisa?
Tim doesn't believe that you're anything around here. So,
Tim.
I don't know what
You made the analogy that he's the type of guy who, you ask him to help you move and he just holds the door.
Right.
So he's a part of the process, as he put it, but not an integral part of the process.
Exactly. He's the doorstop.
Now you're a guy who oversees and manages. Did Scott oversee and manage anything in this operation?
He handed it off. He didn't manage anything. Didn't take control of anything. He was a speed bump in the process.
I think your comments speak to the fact that there might be some issues with you and Scott.
No, not at all. Not at all. I love Scott, but on this particular issue, he's totally wrong. He didn't do anything. I can attest to that because I was in constant contact with, with Sarah and with my staff, and I know exactly what happened. So there's no way he had anything to do with it.
Do you think
If it was a team effort, he was on the bench.
Do you think the fact that Scott wasn't involved is the reason why it was such a successful
Exactly.
mix? And segment?
Exactly. He has no idea about the insurance company, has no idea about the moving company, no idea about the building people that we have to deal with. He has no idea about the process in which we have to get it into the building and set up. He has no idea who the contact people were, who we had to contact. He just doesn't understand the process at all, or understood what went into getting that piano up into the studio and getting it set up. So.
And once the actual music started, he had very little to do with the mixing and the setup of the microphone.
Well, Gaga brought her own guy in, and who did the sound, and we have our guy, Chris Gibbons, who did what he needed to do, and so it's all pretty much happened on its own.
I say you did a good job.
If you don't like the way I work, I mean,
I said I did.
Obviously, Tim doesn't believe that I do anything around here.
Well, that's
so. You know,
I like it.
I don't know where he wants to start. I don't know where he wants to start with me. Really, I don't know either. I don't know what his problem is with me.
I am just saying the Lady Gaga stuff.
I had to make sure that everything was correct for Monday morning, and that's what I did. I followed up on everything. I made sure the piano was here. I made sure it sounded good, and that's my job.
Scott.
So I did my job as far as I'm concerned.
Scott.
Everything came off great, okay?
Scott.
So you all busting my balls.
Scott,
I get it. This is what we do around here.
I came by and gave you a sincere compliment.
I know you did.
It's still, if I compliment anyone around here, all hell breaks loose.
This all started because you complimented me.
I know. I'm never going to compliment you again.
No, because it's bad.
That's what makes it bad.
Let me just bitch and moan that nobody compliments me, and I don't be happy.
I'm going to say
Isn't
again.
it so much better?
Yes.
Scott, the sound for Lady Gaga.
It was great, and it was a team effort.
Can I finish? Thank you. The sound for Lady Gaga was terrific. Good job.
Thank you.
It was your best work ever. Here you go. I mean, all I know is when I compliment. See, normally I walk out here, I don't say anything to anybody.
Right.
And then I get blamed because I don't acknowledge
You never
anyone.
acknowledge anyone.
So for once, I walked by, saw Scott, hey, Scott, great job today. And that started a whole slew of problems.
Fuse got lit.
That was the worst thing you could have done.
It started problems with other people.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know.
I just said, job well done.
Most people around here think I don't do anything.
Well, that's their perception.
You know, so because it looks like I don't do anything, but
Well,
actually,
you know what it is? You're so cool, calm, and
I'm
collected.
multitasking. Nobody knows. I'm working my fantasy baseball, and at the same time, I'm engineering.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you for the compliment. Let me just explain. Certain jobs, certain
No, you
people,
did it right. All right, we get it. You're winning. You're winning.
Sometimes I do all of it. Sometimes I do, you know,
understood.
10% of it. Whatever.
Whatever you did,
We're a
you
team.
did well. Good. The team did well. To all the guys on the team, congratulations. You know, do me a favor. When you do something, write what you do on your head. That way I'll know how much the percentage of what you did. Make your credit. Like credits, like movie credits, but write them on your head.
Scott, you're being called out.
No, that was my audition for Ronnie's show.
Scott, did you really have very little to do with this segment, and you're taking 10%?
I had
10% of the
I don't know the
contributions, 100%
percentage. Whatever the
credit?
fucking thing is, the segment went off great, and everybody was happy. Okay, I work with other people around here, and we get the job done. That's it.
A lot of these other people don't seem to think you were the main ingredient.
I'm not a man. I obviously didn't do anything. Okay, I have to follow up. Gary wanted to make sure that the piano got in there and got set up properly, and I did. He passed it on to me, and I contacted people I had to get in touch with to make sure that it was done.
But when they broke down the process, it seemed like you had a very small part, yet you got all the credit from Howard.
I get the credit and I get the blame. So, you know, sometimes you get blamed for something that doesn't go right, and I have the same responsibility. I mean, if it didn't go well, then I would have gotten all the blame. Right, Tim?
You're stirring the pot this morning with your news reports. Really ignited a couple of feuds. First off, with Ronnie, he really took offense to the fact that you were not willing to cover.
Well, a couple of things. We thought the audition was at 8. We're short-staffed. Everyone is working longer days, more stories, and we made a decision at 5:30 that we weren't going to cover it.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told him that at 6:45 when he texted me.
No, she just didn't want to come there, and, you know, it was too late for her.
Ronnie's obviously...
Will you please?
Feels hurt. Feels hurt. He's not Howard. Sorry.
He also seems hurt, though, that he seems to think there's no punch in, punch out here. Like, so, you know, he didn't accept your short-staffed reasoning, and he thinks he should have been there.
See, he wants to get on camera.
Regardless.
Yes, you do. I see you hovering around like a bee.
I'm supposed to be here. It's my job. At least I'm here.
Right.
At least I do my job.
In retrospect, you wish you had
How
gone.
do you not laugh? That doesn't make you laugh.
I'm always laughing.
I'll do my Flavor Flav. What?
But he seems to think that no matter what, even if you were short-staffed, you should have gone the extra mile and been there. You said you claim that points to the fact that he just wants to be a celebrity around here. He wants to have the Howard type of.
I can see how his ego may be bruised that we weren't there to cover it. We'll cover everything else. Believe me, we're just going through a little transition now, and we'll be there for him. Absolutely. When he wins an Emmy, we'll be there. Yay!
Now with Scott, the engineer,
yes,
you stirred the pot once again. I mean, this has turned into a major war, and right now there could be sort of controversy between him and Tim Sabian starting to brew.
Yeah, well, with this story, I was just reporting the news. Scott left out an important phrase. When Howard said thank you to Scott, he could have said, it wasn't just me, it was Chris and Sarah, and just go down the list. I know I've done that in the past when someone has thanked me. Or just recently, Shuli helped me with something, and when Brad, my news director, came in to thank me, I said, well, you know, Shuli also helped me with this as well. So, you know, things happen. Sometimes you forget. So, but it definitely.
Don't throw me under the bus.
I'm not.
Lisa, you know it's a team effort around
right,
here.
But you.
I didn't take all the credit.
You neglected to say.
He walked by the office. I said thank you. I'm not going to start with him. Oh, this one did that. I don't know who did what. I know that we got the job done. I'm not going to start listing a bunch of people. He knows who works around here, and it's a ridiculous situation. We made sure that segment with Lady Gaga went off perfectly, and that's the most important thing.
I do have to say, I saw Scott in the studio working with Horace, her engineer, and I saw Scott working with Horace at the mixing board.
Yeah, well, thank you. So obviously I did do something. I didn't do it all, and I tried to explain. Sometimes I do it all, sometimes I do some of it, sometimes I do little. Every situation is different.
Are you going to say something to Sarah today?
No. I said what I had to say on camera. Sarah should stay out of it. It had nothing to do with her. It had to do with how it sounded in the studio. Whether the piano guy, I mean, you know, that's ridiculous. She shouldn't even say a word about anything. That's her job. Okay? So I don't know what the big deal was. The credit was that Howard was happy the way it sounded. Okay? I'm not a secretary. I'm not responsible for getting pieces and parts delivered. Okay? That's somebody else. I'm responsible for making sure that segment sounded good. And that's what it did. It sounded good. I don't operate on, you know, I'm not a movie fan.
I just reported what she said on our news report.
Well, she's wrong. She should just stay out of it.
Well, you need to tell her that. I can't tell her that.
This has to do with the way it sounded, not the way the guys moved the piano in. Okay? Gary wanted me to make sure that everything went all right before he went on vacation. And he put me in charge of that. And I did. I made sure that everything went all right. Okay? They had all the information of... I wrote Jared an email. I said, do you have all the information? Because Gary didn't give me the information for the Steinway people. He just said, make sure the piano gets here. I said, okay. So I contacted Jared. I said, do you have all the information? Because I was going on vacation. And he said, yes, I'll take care of it. So he passed it on to Sarah. He didn't even take it.
Those of you who are fans of John's movies, Iron Man, Elf, and what else? Well, he's got...
Did I tell you I was just watching a little bit? Iron Man is such a good movie.
Yeah, did a great job with it. Cowboys and Aliens is his new movie.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. We could have had a screening this week, but I have no time for screenings.
I wouldn't have been able to get there.
Yeah. I'm too busy. And, you know, you say, what are we busy with? Because we do a show till 10 o'clock in the morning.
Apparently.
But, yeah, it's really horseshit. But I'm busy all day. Well, yesterday I was with my daughter, Ashley. We were out eating dinner. And, you know, I'm not going to blow her off for a screening.
Well, would you like a screening? We could have brought her to it.
Well, yeah, I could have brought her. But you know what? That doesn't lead to great conversation sitting in a movie
right,
together.
It's not quality time with your daughter.
Yeah. Jon Favreau is the director of Cowboys and Aliens. I got to figure this movie is going to make a ton of dough because, A, he directed Iron Man, which everyone digs. All the geeks dig that. And also, I mean, with a title like Cowboys and Aliens, I mean, I'm a super geek, and I know I love that already. John, right? It can't miss, right?
I don't know, Howard. It's a Look, it's a really good movie, but it's a strange one. People might not be ready for the title, but we showed it at Comic-Con, and they went crazy.
Yeah, I heard you got. Ralph told me you got a standing O.
Oh, it was insane, Howard, and it felt so good after 2 years. You know, I've been coming around talking to you. I spoke to you while I was filming, and
no, I know you worked a lot on this, and when I heard the concept Cowboys and Aliens, and then John sent me some of the footage. I thought, wow, this thing's going to make so much fucking money, but maybe he's right. Maybe the public can't handle it. Of course they can handle it. Cowboys?
Are we ready for this?
What do you think it's going to make? Seriously, does the studio project what the opening weekend should be? And don't give me any horse shit. Tell me really what they're projecting.
There's no projections yet because the tracking comes out today.
That's not true.
It's true. It's true. People have called out 40 to open, which I think we'll do better than. I hope we'll do better.
How much? That's a lowball figure. How much awareness does the public have of Cowboys and Aliens? Now, that's the first thing they track for weeks in advance.
Well, that's what's good about our goofy title. People don't forget it. I did a movie called Zathura, and I literally went to the movie theater. The usher didn't even know what I was talking about.
Right, because, in other words, the name's got to stick. Cowboys and Aliens is great. Fred, what do you think the thing's going to make? And if they're the movie costs $180 million to make, right?
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true, Howard. No.
You say it's 100 because you want to lowball it, but it's actually $180 million.
I'll tell you the truth. It cost 163, and don't tell anybody.
How much?
163.
163.
Yeah.
Okay. You know the studio wants more than $40 million on the opening weekend.
I'd like more than 40.
So they're telling you that they're tracking only 40?
That's not what they're telling me. It's tracking. That's what I read by the Hollywood insiders that
What are they tracking?
Make.
You've got to make. What'd you like to see? 60 million?
Tracking comes out today. No, it's not going to make that much. No way.
Do you think it's not going to make?
Why not?
Why would you think no way?
Because it's not a superhero movie. It's a weird concept, and
it's aliens.
It's aliens.
There's a lot of alien footage, right?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of. By the end of it, there's a lot of aliens. Talk to Hein. He saw it. Is Hein around?
Hein. You call him Hein? I call him John.
John Hein.
John Hein. Hold on.
John.
Yeah, big Johnny Favreau on a roll. By the way, John sent me the hat that Harrison Ford wore.
The real hat.
I hope this movie makes a fortune, so my hat will be worth a lot of money.
That's how I figure it. You know,
how many hats did
It's
Harrison...
not one of the stunt double hats.
Yeah, this is the hat. Is this the hat?
He wore one on the horse. There's a few hats. There's not the only hat.
How many hats are in existence that Harrison Ford during the show?
That I don't know, and I'm not going down this road with you.
Whoa. I want to know what I own. John.
Let's assume there's less than 10.
You know what Ralph said to me? He goes, I don't want to ruin this for you, but, really, John should have sent you one of the wristbands that the Cowboys wear to fight the aliens.
That's the big thing.
And
I wanted to get you a gun that was fired. That was the thing. I have one of those set aside for you, but it's hard with the gun laws. But if you want to sign some paperwork, buddy, I'll get you a gun that was shot by Daniel Craig in the movie.
Yeah, I want that.
All right.
Save that for me.
I will.
Get him the paperwork.
Which scene was my hat in?
What scene was it in?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Did it actually make it into the movie?
It did make it in the movie. It is like literally the expression of looking a gift horse in the mouth when I send you something.
I know that Beth was impressed because she walked in. She goes, "Let me put this hat on," because I said, "This is the actual hat, Harrison Ford." She goes, "Ooh, maybe I should put it on." She put it on, but it was funny because the plastic was still in the hat part, so she put it on. It wouldn't go on.
Did you film her in it naked yet? I heard you were.
I might do a shoot with her. I actually might shoot her in the hat nude. I'm thinking about that, actually.
If I wasn't a more respectful person, I would say you might want to share those with friends of yours.
I heard a crazy thing about you, and then I'll get John's review, but you were actually afraid to be the director of Iron Man 3. Your first two Iron Mans, let me give you an idea. The first two Iron Mans made a combined $1.2 billion.
Wow.
Iron Man made $585 million. Iron Man 2 made $626 million. That's 1.2. And John pussied out of making Iron Man 3 because he was afraid.
You're not making Iron Man 3?
No, because he's afraid that there's too much expectation. Why would that scare you? I mean, you got a great franchise. You got something, a bird in the hand. You got Robert Downey Jr. He's ready to go. You got Gwyneth Paltrow. Make the third one.
I walk around and I see how depressed Steven Spielberg is that he didn't direct Jurassic Park 3.
Right.
I think you might be right.
Of course I'm right.
No, I don't. Howard, I've done it for 4 years. You want to try something different.
I do the same thing every day.
You don't feel any commitment to us?
To you, I love you, Robin. I would do anything for you, and I'll act out Iron Man 3 for you in your living room in my underwear.
Will Robert Downey do it without you?
Oh yeah, he's got Shane Black, and they're buddies long before we were friends.
Who's Shane Black?
He did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. He wrote
I never heard of
Weapon. He was a big writer. since the 80s. Highest paid writer, I think.
Do you get a piece of the action on 3 if you don't direct it?
It's Marvel. Nobody gets a piece of anything.
You act like you're not a rich man. You are.
I'm comfortable. And by the way, the movie business now is changing significantly.
Oh, now you're going to tell us nobody makes money in movies?
No, it's like radio.
Yeah, come on. Hey, let me ask you this. I know your next project after this one is The Magic Wand, which I think, The Magic Kingdom, I believe.
I was going to say the Magic Wand. Isn't
Magic
that a
Wand.
vibrator?
It's a movie about a vibrator. No, your next movie is Magic Kingdom.
I hope so.
Which actually is a good idea. It's a Disney. This is a very good. This is very smart. This one's gonna also make a fortune. It's the Disney characters, like in the Night of the Museum when all the dinosaurs came to life.
Yeah.
The Disney characters come to life. You know how many kids will go see that?
Oh, please. That'll be one of those $100 million openings.
You know, you got a lot of good ideas. I would bank on you.
Thank you, Howard. It all comes from growing up listening to your show.
Yeah, you're right. You owe me.
I do.
But you know what's weird, John?
I send you props, even though all you do is whip me publicly.
John, do you have an idea of a movie that you'll only get to make when you're like the superstar director? In other words, is there something on your mind?
Like some vanity project that you know wouldn't be bankable unless you have the clout to get it made.
Fart Man.
Would you make Fart Man? You wouldn't touch it.
If Ivan Reitman wouldn't, then I wouldn't go near it.
Ivan it wasn't an issue whether I wanted to do Private Parts.
Private Parts was the smart move for you.
You know, I should let you direct Fart Man because you could probably actually make that good.
If I could take a title like Cowboys and Aliens and make that a hit, Fart Man, I'm not afraid of.
John, don't just kiss ass. I want a real review of Cowboys and Aliens. Will it be a big hit?
It's going to be a hit. I mean, I saw it at the premiere at Comic-Con, and I've never seen a movie like that because you got 2,000 people screaming and clapping and yelling throughout the whole movie, which made it a fun experience.
2,000 people who have never been laid in their entire life, right? For pretty much.
Energy.
There's a lot of energy in that room.
But the movie starts off with, Daniel Craig, and there's like a real element of mystery in it, and you don't know sort of what's going to happen. And then when the aliens come, you wait for the payoff. Like, what's the alien going to look like, or what are they? And you get that and more.
So it was a great movie.
It's a really good movie, and the other thing that it's the trade between Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford and how they sort of evolve through the movie is pretty cool too.
Yeah,
but
you can't go wrong with those two guys.
But Daniel Craig, man, he's just, and I know you love him, Robin. He's
amazing.
He's awesome.
He's a stud. He gets tons of pussy, right?
It's not only that. He just got married to Rachel Weisz. He's not getting anybody else now. She's a beautiful woman.
Did she ever stop by the set, John?
No, she did not stop by the set.
Rachel Weisz didn't stop by the set to see her husband?
No, they weren't married yet. They got married secretly. Everybody gets married secretly. Callista and Harrison got married secretly while we were working together.
See, I didn't even know they got married.
Yeah, everything's secret. I figured I was on the inside. But I'm not as pushy as you are, Howard, and people leave me out. Except you. I got invited to your party.
Yeah, that was fun. Hey, Ralph's on the phone, too. He has a review. You want his review or you don't want it?
I want it all.
All right, hold on.
I tried to get you to see the thing. I sent you that movie. I know.
Why can't they send me a copy? I mean, seriously, I swear I won't fucking make a copy of it.
I'll send you anything, Howard.
But not a copy.
I'll send you a copy. It's also the studios. It's a big deal. But I tried to get you a print. I tried to do whatever I can for you, Howard.
I know.
You know that. I'm a friend of the show.
I know you are.
One other thing, Howard, the pace of the movie is really good. Like, there's constant fighting and battling. And
Good, no slow moments.
And Olivia Wilde is just gorgeous. Though you only see her naked from behind, which is the only complaint I have, John.
Do you see titties, side titties?
You see her right from the back.
Do you see side boobage?
No, the whole cast got to see it, but you don't get to see it.
I got PG-13. I showed as much as I could.
Do you have footage of her nude, but like you left it on the floor, so to speak?
It's not on the floor.
It's in his vault.
It's waiting for the re-release.
Never mind that dumb hat. Send me some pictures of her. Let me see what Ralph has to say. Let's see. I hope I don't hang up on you, John. Let me try this.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, you don't want to hang up on John for me. It was really good. I loved it, man. And you know what? You know what the biggest thing was? Harrison Ford is so fucking great in it. I mean, like, he hasn't done something great in a while.
So you weren't going to give Harrison Ford the part because you were afraid to ask him. You thought because it was a supporting role, right?
I thought he wouldn't do it for sure. For sure, I thought he wouldn't do it. I was told he wouldn't do it. And then I got a whisper. I got a phone call from somebody who works with both of us saying, "Why haven't you checked him out?" And I said, "You can. It takes every time you get a pass on a movie, Howard, it takes you a few weeks word gets around town, no matter how secret it is, and it starts to hurt the project.
Right.
And I got word that he might be interested. I had a secret little conversation with his agent. I had a secret meeting with him.
Secret because you don't want the movie to get a stink on it when you're trying to cast it, so you keep
like
everything
people are
quiet.
turning it down.
You want to know you're
Right.
going to get a yes before you ask somebody to the prom. You don't want to just start asking everybody. It's like high school.
Hey, you know, I heard something weird about you. Can I ask you this about? Well, I'm not going to ask you. I can ask you this. I'm going to ask you this. I heard from this girl, Crystal Harris, who was engaged to Hefner, that's on a movie night some nights, he'll bring in silent movies with an organist. And then someone told me at your house, you do the same thing. You bring in silent movies and hire an
have
organist.
a live organist.
Is that true?
I've done screenings for films for Buster Keaton movies, but not in my home.
How boring.
Huh?
I would kill myself if I was
You'd
invited.
love it. If you saw it with a live audience, you'd love it.
Really?
Well, maybe not.
See, these are real film people. you know.
Yeah, they
But
study everything.
This isn't like when they ask me to feature a film and talk about film history. I'll always pull up a silent movie by Buster Keaton and show, because I like on the movie Elf, I took a lot of inspiration from the bits of Buster Keaton.
Do you have people to your home and you have an organist in?
No, I had it. That was at the Skirball Center, or I'll have it in a movie theater. You know,
Right.
I won't do it at my house. I don't have that kind of house.
And the guy sits there and plays the organ while the movie plays.
Yeah, you hire the guy instead of having a recorded soundtrack. There are people around who could accompany live, and it adds some of the energy. I sort of want to show what the experience was like when people first saw it.
Like, I'd probably go to see Silent Movie Night at the Playboy Mansion because I'm surrounded by Playboy bunnies.
Yeah.
At Favreau's thing, I'm just surrounded by a bunch of movie people.
Yeah, you want it's more like Comic-Con.
If I've got a blowjob during a silent movie from a Playboy bunny, I'd be okay.
Maybe John has some chicks there. You don't know.
I don't know. All right, Ralph, go ahead, give your review.
You know what? First of all, the Alien was awesome. I mean, like, how do you do an Alien at this point? They've been done 1,000 times, but the Aliens were great too. And John, there was a moment in the movie I jumped out of my seat. I don't know if Hein did too, but it was just you got scared in the movie, man. It's really
That's great.
John, how do you decide what the alien's going to look like? Is that up to you, or you hire some dudes to do
I
that?
hired some dudes. I had Steven Spielberg was my executive producer, and when it came to the Alien meetings, he was there front and center.
Do you worry that Spielberg is out of touch with the audience and that perhaps he isn't the best judge of who should be the alien?
Not with aliens. I mean, he knows everything. He's been involved with every Alien movie he did. He was working on Super 8, on Falling Skies.
But that's just it. Don't you worry that he's played out, that you need a new vision?
Yeah, maybe you need somebody who hasn't been involved.
That's
in it.
right.
I don't know. Maybe for me, I wanted this to feel like a classic Western and like a 80s sci-fi alien invasion film, like Close Encounters.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
It did, and it's amazing that you were able to meld those two things because they're so different. It was great.
That's the real interesting thing, is that the minute you put it together, it really sounds like it's not going to mix, and it's like a peanut butter cup, man. You put them together, and they work great. And if you're
Whose idea was it to mix cowboys and aliens together? I think that's brilliant.
I got that script. I mean, the version of the script I got was developed by Ron Howard, another friend of the show.
He wrote it?
He was the producer of the film.
But who wrote this script, Cowboys and Aliens?
It was originally from a graphic novel from about 10 years ago, and it was a one-off graphic novel that was much different in tone. And then the writers of Iron Man took the first crack at it, Ferguson Osby, the guys who I'd hired to work on Iron Man.
Right.
And then eventually the guys from Transformers and Star Trek worked on it together, Kurtzman and Orsi and Damon Lindelof.
Why is it that the original writers can never nail it? Why do you always have to go through 57 writers to get this
It's
thing?
a tricky project, and as people come on board, they often like to bring on a fresh take. And when Ron Howard came on board, Kurtzman and Orsi and Damon Lindelof were the writers. So this was a very tricky one to crack. The first version of this was done by the guy by Steve Odekirk, and it was a comedy. And it just didn't work in a way that Steven Spielberg liked, and they left the project to the side. And then when Ron Howard came on, he said, you got to play the Western straight. That's what brings the comedy out and gives it emotion.
Right.
And they're both tremendous Western fans.
Yeah, I don't like comedy in my action movies. I just don't. I want it straight ahead. I want to be lost in that world.
That's what I'm always saying, even about the superhero movies.
Yeah.
Don't yuck it up. Don't make it comical.
No, keep it real.
There could be laughs. Iron Man has laughs, but
No, it's not about that. But you have to be serious about the character.
Yeah, like when Mickey Rourke was that dude, it was really good because he treated it seriously.
Hey, John, tell Howard what Harrison Ford said about the title.
Harrison Ford, we're getting some shit about the title because it's kind of it's a goofy title, but it kind of it's a catchy title, and we were all pretty bold about the title, and people started writing things that picking on us, and I finally turned to Harrison Ford on the set. And I said, look, the people who aren't genre fans, that people don't know about this movie, they're making fun of the title. Should we change the name? And he waited and he thought, and he went, well, what the hell else are we going to call it?
Well, he's got a point. I mean, to me, it sums up what it's about: cowboys and.
But it is a perfect
it's a play.
plot.
It's a play on cowboys and Indians. I mean, it's perfect.
It is.
Yeah.
But also, why wouldn't aliens show up at other times besides today?
Exactly.
Well, people are like, they didn't exist at the same time. I mean, the people who like it, the people who don't like it are like, they just don't like the idea that you could mix these two things.
Who was saying people were critical of the name? Really?
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Yeah. Who was picking on you, and what were they saying?
I know, like the New York Times gave us a hard time right off the bat.
Wow.
It's like people, but the fans love the movie, and they love the title and they get the concept. I just think it's a new wave. You're going to see a lot of mash-up, genre-bending movies. That's the only way to be original right now.
I forget, you're single, right?
No.
Me?
Yeah.
I got 3 kids.
I didn't know that. Too bad.
Yeah. Me and you were hanging out with Don Rickles.
Imagine the amount of pussy John could get being a director. Have any girls ever offered you sex to put them in a hit movie?
No, that has not happened. However, I will say that I definitely would be getting more sex than I did growing up.
Absolutely. Where did you grow up?
Queens.
Queens.
I went to Bronx Science. You were supposed to come to my prom, if you recall, in 1984.
That's
I go
not
way
true.
Back. I was a WABC listener.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
You were a WNBC listener.
WNBC listener, yeah. On the way.
And when I did that prom contest, I was supposed to come to your prom.
That was my school. Yeah.
That was such a great bit you used to do, Howard.
I know.
I was so excited. And then you didn't do it. I guess it was the principal. I think.
I was going to say we were kept out of the school.
I'm that much older than you. I'm losing track.
84 by prom. I'm 44 now.
God, I'm like older than everybody. Favreau at least
what happened? We used to be the kids.
John Favreau at least looks older than me.
By the way, what is it like to have to go to Comic-Con and discuss your movie seriously in front of people in costumes?
It's a nightmare.
It's not the costume. It's like it's like the gay community. Not everybody's a drag queen. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I know how hard you worked on this. I mean, you were locked up in the room there for 2 years doing this thing.
I was calling you on the drive. I remember I was talking to you driving through the desert of Santa Fe.
What is it, John?
When we're going through the whole helmet thing.
Yeah. What's up?
I don't think you understand what John is like at Comic-Con. He is royalty there because all the industry people love him, the fans love him, and when at this premiere, John, I mean, you had Ron Howard, Steven Spielberg on stage, everyone in the crowd, half of it is industry people, the other, most of it is fans, and at Comic-Con, literally, he's a god.
So John walks in like King
Did they
Tut.
carry him in?
King of Comic-Con.
King of Comic-Con. King Khan.
You know the trick, Howard. Give the people what they want. They don't love me for who I am, for my good looks. They love me because I brought movies to them.
Yeah, but John,
Iron Man, yeah.
Here you are. You're a serious director, and I know how talented you are. And, you're a very humble guy, and I like that. But, I mean, you're sitting at Comic-Con. This is what Robin's getting at. And, you're discussing film technique and all this stuff.
Yeah, you're sitting there with Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, right. And then suddenly, a guy in a C-3PO costume goes, "Oh, excuse me, Mr. Favreau, Mr. Favreau," and then his costume is beeping and stuff. I just have a question here about Iron Man 3. What was Mickey Rourke holding in the second scene? We can't hear you, sir. You're going to have to remove your C-3PO mask. It must be fucking humiliating.
You say that, but it's not really like that. I mean, it's like...
Oh, Ralph, you can't see yourself.
Ralph, am I interviewing you or John Favreau?
Ralph is that guy.
Right.
I went to the Geek Time radio show, and by the way, this thing's becoming huge. You created a monster, Howard, when you gave them a time slot.
Yes, I did.
And they were holding court, and people were waiting like to see The Godfather to come and talk to the Geek Time.
Imagine people waiting online to see Ralph.
Oh, no.
Like to get an audience with him.
Presenting gifts at his feet.
I've created a nightmare. All right, listen, John.
Wait, before you go, John.
Oh, Ralph.
Howard, I saw Kimmel last night, and John gave Jimmy a wrist gun.
He did?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
What did he have around his wrist, John?
He wore it as a prop. He's not keeping it.
All right.
John, who beside me has a prop from the movie?
I will have the wrist gun.
And I own the hat.
You have a hat.
And there was a gun that James Bond held.
Yes, that fired. I will get you a gun
Daniel
that fired in anger in the movie if we could work out the paperwork. It's hard to transfer a real gun across state lines as a surprise gift.
Wait till you see the movie, Howard. You're going to want the wrist gun that Daniel Craig has.
Well, I'll get it. I'll just humiliate John into giving it to me.
I'm encouraging this kind of behavior by being nice. It's like letting the bully pick on you all the time. I have to stand up at a certain point.
I am very grateful that you sent me the hat. I sent you a note about it, and I meant every word of it. And I wish you tons of success and a big opening weekend. I can't wait to see Cowboys and Aliens, which opens tomorrow in theaters everywhere. I'm pulling for you because you know what? You're making fun, great movies. None of these boring movies. None of these serious movies. You're making movies that people enjoy. And God bless you.
Thank you. And listen, speaking of the Jimmy Kimmel bit, you might want to pull up the opening with Harrison Ford and Chewbacca that we did yesterday.
I will check it out.
I directed the episode. It might play on the radio. I think we get a kick out of it.
All right, John.
You guys take care. Thanks again.
All right, all the best with the film, and send everyone my regards.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, and thank you, Ralph.
Thank you.
Thank you. John's a good dude.
Ralph's as geeky as they come. Oh, it's not like that.
Comic-Con is not like that. Because Ralph's the dude that used to get dressed up every Halloween.
Absolutely.
In full Halloween makeup for hours.
He would spend almost a year.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey guys, what's up? On Monday's wrap-up show, the discussion was all about Howard's guests, Jeff and Angie, the teacher who married his young student. And Fred then came in and joined the conversation with the guys. And Fred and John, both being fathers of daughters, things got very interesting. Check it out.
Do you think this relationship between Angie and Jeff is going to stand the test of time based on his 2 previous marriages, or when she gets a little older, he's going to move on to something else?
I wouldn't even base it on his 2 previous marriages more than I would base it on she's really young. She doesn't know anything any different. She really hasn't experienced life or tried anything. So, maybe it'll work out for them. It'll be great. And maybe she'll wake up at 10 years and go, geez, I haven't done anything in my life.
That was a little sad at one point where she said, she was talking about like, oh, sometimes I watch the Jersey Shore, and he gets like upset because I have this feeling of, God, I want to be out, being young, being single, that kind of thing.
Richard in Dallas, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, my question is you talk about a definite line in the sand for age of consent, but when somebody commits a crime when they're like 16, they can be tried as an adult. Can there not be any kind of a leeway? I mean, I'm not saying what he did was right, but...
So you're saying if a 16-year-old can be charged as an adult in a murder, why can't they be an adult to have sex with somebody older than them?
Right.
So you should be allowed to fuck somebody that's committed a crime.
Well, no, I mean, the thing is I understand that, he was sort of being a predator, but she was consenting. It wasn't like he raped her or anything.
Well, and it wasn't even Texas. You're calling from Texas, right? I think he said the age of consent.
I don't know the laws here. I'm not from Texas. I'm here now. I'm from California, where it's 18, where it is everywhere. But
no, it's not 18 everywhere. A lot of states are 17, which I think is always funny. Is like there's a lot of states where you can legally have sex, but like if you took a nude photo, that would be illegal.
I think it's less about the age, although the age is clearly legal, and more about the relationship, too. In other words, it's somebody that you look up to, that you trust, that you don't expect that to happen with.
Well, that's
but it takes 2 to tango.
Say it again, Richard?
I said it takes 2 to tango. I mean, obviously, she felt something for him, too. I mean, sure, maybe he took advantage of her a little bit, but, I mean, she could have just as easily turned away from it. It was a connection for the both of us.
But then, you could say that about almost anything. How young do you go?
Well, but that's the thing. How young do you go for when they charge somebody with murder? I've heard of as young as 14-year-old being charged as murder as an adult.
Hold on, Fred Norris. What do you have to say about
check
this?
in on this.
Fred's got the angry look on.
I do, because you know what? I'm the father of a daughter, and I know there's some other people that have daughters. It's like anytime you have a 16-year-old girl, she can't sign a contract. That's number one. Number two, the guy is older. It's like a predator. He knows better. He knows he's not supposed to fucking do it. If he knew that they weren't supposed to be doing it, they wouldn't have been sneaking around. He wouldn't have been telling her, like, don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. It's like he obviously was unhappy in his personal life. She might have been unhappy in her personal life. And it's just not right. I mean, she can't buy a car, but, she's going to hook up with a guy who's got, like, a whole shitload of baggage. I think your kid deserves more than that. If you had a daughter, would you want her hooking up with some dude who comes with all that shit?
No.
Absolutely not.
So there you go.
But my
and not only that,
question
it's a
is,
kid. Do you have daughters, or do you have younger sisters or anything like that?
No, I'm fortunate I have sons. I don't have to worry.
See,
about
there you
that.
go. That's because you're coming from that male-based kind of thing. It's like dominate, and conquer and all that other
Yes,
shit
I won't be
like
taking
that.
out Tess anytime.
No, I don't think so, Benji.
No, Fred and I were talking about actually having daughters. It changes your perspective on
It
these
really
things.
does.
Because you see it from a different
Yeah, I
point of
get
view.
it. I get it. I have nieces, and if they're teachers, I would be pissed at the moment. But
And not only that, what does a kid know at 16 years old? I mean, we have a lot of interns who work here, and I tell you, it's like there's a difference between an intern who's 18 and an intern who's 25 years old. That 5 or 6 years makes a whole lot of difference in their maturity factor and their decision-making
7 years, by the
factors.
way, but-
7 years, whatever.
Well, you had
you're
to
Mr.
hear
Math.
you had to hear Scott's intern during the whole thing. Rose is 19. Like we know, like that girl. She took care of my
She
dog.
watches dogs.
She took care of my dog.
You can sleep on my bed.
And
by
Rose
the
was
way.
Rose was going nuts in there. Like, this guy's an animal. He's an asshole. He's this. He's like a predator. She was all upset about this guy. Being involved with this girl altogether. She was totally going nuts back.
Do you think that was her chance to sort of, in a passive way, get it out there? Or?
Get what out there? She watched my dog. I wasn't home.
What are you trying to say there, Benji? No, there's a difference here, obviously, Ronnie. But when we're talking about this situation, he also has kids. I mean, he has from previous marriage.
That's the tough part for me.
Right.
I mean, his wife falls right in between his two daughters. I thought that was really
But
weird.
you know what? It's also like that. It reminds me of that Schimmel situation. It's like where, Schimmel was in the hospital. He's suffering from cancer. His family has stood by him. And this girl who's 16 years old walks in and goes, "Oh, you're here to relieve my pain."
Was she that young?
I think she was.
I thought they were a little bit older.
No,
but
I don't think so. And not only that, it's like you guys were talking about it before. This might end up like the Schimmel situation where she's gonna be with the guy for a while, and if he thinks he's angry now when she watches the Jersey Shore, when she starts feeling her oats a little bit more and making her own decisions and becoming more mature, she's going to be looking for someone more her age.
Okay, they are married now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Fred.
Oh, so was Schimmel and his
No. I
girlfriend.
get that,
Wife.
and I get that you want to make a judgment about it and say, "Hey,
I'm not making a judgment. I'm just telling you the facts.
Well,
of the
I get that
world.
you feel it's wrong, but at this,
I don't judge it. I'm just saying it's wrong to take advantage of a kid.
Okay, so you feel it's wrong.
Of that.
All right. So what I'm saying is, a married couple, if they're in your circle, at what point do we sort of say, yeah, it was wrong, but you know what? If you were like their family, would you say okay, but now they're married, I should accept this?
How long did I get what Ben said? How long do they have to be married till you say, okay, what they did was wrong, but they're a couple, we should accept them as a couple?
Well, I mean, you do what you do for your kid. And, that's the whole thing. I think also that the parents probably, if I were a parent and my daughter made the mistake of hooking up with a guy like that, I'd say, where did I go wrong as a parent? That I did not instruct her with the right set of rules and everything else like that. Look, you fall in love with whom you fall in love with, but you also give them a map, a guidebook or whatever, and it's like, try not to fuck up, try not to make so many stupid decisions because you'll pay for it later on.
I'm laughing when you said you fall in love with who you fall in love with, because all I could see at that point was Woody Allen at the podium
See, that's
going,
the thing.
the heart wants what the heart wants.
And guys use that as an excuse.
I know,
I
I agree.
It's the guys like Polanski.
Well, I did not know that she was taking the drugs and falling asleep in my...
Whatever. And it's all that fucked up pervert shit.
You disagree, Benji?
He would.
No, you have to give me a specific question. I think Polanski raped the girl.
No, with what Fred was just saying. Not about Polanski, but just the overall point.
Well, it didn't...
It depends if she's on Craigslist or not. And if I can find myself some Rofinol.
No, I wouldn't do that. Rufinol. I don't think so.
No,
I wouldn't.
I also, by the way, John,
what drug would you use?
I also thought it was interesting that I know they came here looking. The reason they came here was they were hoping to try to find some better work. But it also seemed like on some level they wanted to repair the relationship with each other's families. And I thought this is a strange place to come if that's what
that was my question. Like if it was your daughter, John, and she's married now, she's been married let's say a year. Do you try to develop a relationship with them as a family?
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but
I think you'd have to. It's like you're still your kid.
You're
not turning your back on your kid. You don't. Maybe you're having a hard time swallowing the bitter truth, but you never abandon.
Like, is he continuing? Is he continuing a moral crime by staying with her?
I can't see sitting down on the couch watching the football game with him. Let's put it that way. But you're right.
Especially
because
when he's talking about the cheerleaders.
Yeah, but because it's my daughter, I wouldn't want to lose that relationship. I'd have to look past it somehow. But like Fred said, hopefully you do a good job as a parent and you don't get into that type of situation.
Or make sure there's really ugly teachers.
That too.
I was more sad when he said that neither of his daughters will talk to him anymore.
But see,
I understood it, but it just made me sad.
That's the deal that he made.
Right.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we were talking about the departure of Steve Langford, which I was happy to talk about. Callers weighed in on their thoughts, and Shuli even came in to tell us what it was like working with Steve, who a lot of people are going to be sad to see leave. I'm not one of them. So long, Langford.
Steve Brandano is in the studio to start the morning off. I don't know if it went the way you wanted it to there, Steve. I know you were out at Comic-Con, and I was with you, but you did a great job, I thought, on those interviews. And then whenever you go in, you never know what's going to come up. But did you feel like Howard was critiquing your work or giving you friendly advice?
Oh no, I'll take any advice that Howard gives me. I was just. There might have been times that the swearing thing kind of threw me off because, like I said, and I showed Gary the question, like shit was written in the question. You know what I mean?
So you were following.
And that's what I said. And but I may have swore a couple times during the interviews. It's just like I'll take what he says. But when I ask a guy if he farts in the costume and doesn't hold it in, I mean that also kind of takes away from the legitimacy of the interview as well. You know what I mean?
Right. At least this year he was sober.
Yes.
No, well, the one that I wasn't sober at, I was asking rock stars that I look up to awful questions, not people in costumes.
You're not going to be one of those guys who doubles on back in 10 years and you're an addict and it's our fault because we made you talk to rock stars.
No. Oh, I admitted that I just did that because it was difficult to talk. But talking to, and again, like one of the callers was like, he's talking down to them. I'm like one of these guys.
Well, when you say have a good con, right?
Yeah.
When I heard that made me laugh really hard because it's like that whole language were you being sarcastic or would you say that to anyone?
No, that's what I said to people when I wasn't on the, that's what I said to Rob Corddry when I talked to him. You know what I mean? Like, have a good con.
When I was talking to people in the center, how do you get here, that kind of stuff, walking away, oh, enjoy your con, they were saying to me. It's
like,
are you buying into that, by the way, John?
I didn't say it, but I respect the people who do.
What do Catholics say, like the end of the service?
God bless you.
No.
May peace be with you.
And also with you.
They all shake hands and stuff.
May peace be with you and also with you.
Yeah.
The mass is over, now go in peace.
Yeah, it's like that. Except one person's wearing a Robin costume.
And you were also in there for the Langford conversation.
Yeah, that was great. I was so happy that I got to be in the studio the day that Howard started talking about Langford bailing on us.
You were great. You're like, I hate him. I hope he never comes back.
I just felt, it's the way I've always felt.
You guys never made up over that incident, huh?
No, I don't. I would never. There was nothing to make up about. He's a lunatic. That's it.
You know, be great at his new station if he still goes after like Steve's girlfriend.
Well, it's funny because to tie this all in with Dice and Entourage, one of the things on the first episode of Entourage, one of the plot lines is Vince comes out and he calls some people, but he doesn't call others. And everyone's wondering, okay, why didn't I get a call or why did I get a call? And today you were like, Gary's, well, Langford called me, and Ronnie's like, well, Langford called me too. And there was clearly a split between people who were like, I love Steve, I think he's great, I wish him the best, and thank God he's gone. Did you know there was such a defining line?
I did. I was really surprised. I heard Jason in the office. He goes, you see, it's just a matter of time till he says something and he trashes Howard. Langford can't be trusted. And listen, I think he can be a pain in the neck. I don't know that his trustworthiness is what's in question. He can be a little bit nutty. I got along with him.
Well, all of us are still here, and he's not.
Yeah, but it's not like he left.
We got him.
All right.
We got him. Actually, that's
some
the kind
of us
thing
are
he would
loyal.
say, like
some of us are loyal, and some of us go work somewhere else.
Yep.
On another radio.
So anybody who works somewhere else is disloyal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're not working somewhere better than us. If you were to leave us to go work somewhere better, then that's
right.
I understand that career move. If you go work somewhere else, then I don't see. I'm not leaving the show.
What if it's for like I don't know how much you make, but what if you got it offered
for double the money,
a better financial opportunity?
I would stay here because it's more important for me to be on Howard's. It's more important for me to play. I'm a Red Sox fan, but the Yankees. If you're on the Yankees, you would want to stay with the Yankees. You play with the best.
But what if someone really liked the intern show and say, "Hey, it's great. We want you to do it daily on our station."
That sucks that I can't do that, but I would stay here, and I think Gary knows that as well.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
He's a loyal guy.
Guess you won't be moving the intern show anywhere.
No.
Biggs in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, I think it's going to be difficult to find someone with the zest and professional attitude of Steve Langford. He could take a Beetlejuice story about Beach shitting his pants and make it sound as legit and professional as a news reporter reporting on Obama while he gives a State of the Nation address. He took it so fucking seriously, and that gave his stories this sort of legit sense of reason in the crazy Howard world. Those are going to be tough shoes to fill. At least that's what I.
Yeah, he the big thing for him is he was a legitimate investigative reporter. if you consider hard copy legitimate. But for what we needed, he was a legitimate investigative reporter who took it very serious.
Very seriously, and used a lot of alliteration. But I mean, you need somebody like that who's going to take this seriously and not, Shuli Moore, he works hard, but he goofs around a little bit. Lisa is the entertainment reporter. You need that hard-hitting bulldog kind of guy. And but Tim said that they met with a couple people, and hopefully they're down the road to finding somebody who's going to replace Steve. But Steve's going to be missed.
There's a couple of interesting names that came up too, but I agree. I think Steve will be missed. Some of his early reports. I think that his Elliot Offen expose in the back of the cab is legend.
I think the Sour Shoes prank call is legend. What else did you want to say, Biggs?
And there was nothing ironic about the man. You know what I mean? And I think that's what, my 2 cents, it has to be someone that takes it completely seriously,
Well, he did take it completely seriously, and part of that was ironic.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Biggs. Let's go to Jerry in Florida. Jerry, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, I was just telling the screener, the guy that answers the phone. Langford's like a real news guy, and he ain't really covering real news, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He probably wanted to go, talk about the real news going on in the world and not the Howard Stern.
No, he loved, I can tell you right now, he loved covering the Howard world. That wasn't an issue for him at all. He never felt like working here was beneath him in any way. He thought it was an honor to work here, and he said that to me often.
Now, were you aware that he was frustrated by waiting to get into the studio? And that was news to me today.
No.
I hadn't heard
I
that.
did know that he was frustrated by some of his stories, not getting... Like Howard said, there were stories that, Steve would ruin your life. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And there were a couple that they said, hey, maybe this isn't such a great idea. And that he took very seriously because I'm a reporter. You can't stop me. But everybody gets stopped at places.
Yeah, I think that's part of the job, just being a news reporter. But I wasn't aware that he was, frustrated in any way. And he always had yes, he took things very seriously, but he had a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he never complained to me about getting in.
Let's go to Dave in Philly. Dave, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing, guys? I'm a big fan.
Hey, Dave.
Thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to make a comment about Steve Langford. I think he was a great reporter and a great addition to the show as far as reporting goes, but I never thought it was right that he seemed untouchable as far as nobody could say anything bad about him. He just kind of brushed it off, and even Howard fell into that category.
Well,
so I'm glad he's gone.
I don't think, in other words, people said plenty of bad stuff about him. It just never seemed to bother him.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, maybe we didn't get the reaction out of him that everybody hoped for, but he kind of seemed like he was on a different level than everybody because he was the one reporting on everybody, so he seemed kind of untouchable, and I just don't think that's right, and it doesn't go along with the show, really.
Yeah, I never thought of him as untouchable. I mean, he always stood in there and answered the questions when we threw them at him, and there were plenty of people that came in to tell him how much they couldn't stand him. You disagree, Steve? Steve Brandano?
When he was mad, the time you might have seen him blow up, he refused to go in the studio.
That's exactly my point.
Well, that doesn't make him untouchable. Lisa G refuses to come in the studio 1,000 times.
Again, what this guy's saying is if he harasses me about my girlfriend, I can't go harass him about his wife. No, I wouldn't do that, first of all. But no one got that back at him.
Well, I don't know if it was about him as much as there wasn't necessarily a venue to do it.
Right.
Yeah, in other words, he's harassing you technically under the guise of a news story, where you'd just be harassing him to be a revengeful dick.
Well, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a revengeful dick. But that's what the caller's saying, right, caller?
Yeah, that's correct. And you brought up a very good point about it. When the one time Howard was trying to get something out of him, he wouldn't come into the studio. That's just cowardly. He could dish it out, but he couldn't take it. And that always drove me nuts.
I agree with you, caller.
All right. Thanks, Dave. Shuli, can you shed some light on this? Did you think Langford was untouchable, as this caller is saying?
I don't think he was untouchable. I don't think he was happy in the process of maybe him being touched, if you will. But
he didn't show that very often. When people picked on him, it seemed to roll right down his back. Was it different when he went back to the newsroom?
No, you know what? Steve, I learned a lot as far as reporting from Steve, but he was a weird guy. I mean, he was the type of guy that had his, book of morals of the way you should do things. Didn't really talk to you about them. So when you kind of fucked one of those up, you didn't know because he just didn't talk to you for a while. So that was a weird thing about him. But
did that happen to you?
With me? Yeah, he got pissed at me.
What's an example of wow, this surprised me that he would get pissed at it?
It wasn't like a joke or anything. It was just work related, something. It all centers around the news. That was his pride and passion from the second he opened his eyes. So if you didn't do something right with the news story or something, or it was, you were making more of a joke about something that should have been a little bit more serious, I think that upset him at times. which was weird to me because.
But you say Steve's a little bit weird. I mean,
he's a lot weird.
Who here isn't a little bit weird? Everybody's got their quirks one way or the other.
And that's what made him so great was that he was just so into what he did and the sound he treated so seriously, and it was great.
Carol in Philadelphia, welcome to the Wrap-Up Show.
Yeah, hi. I'm going to miss him because on Howard TV, he used to punctuate every other word with waving his hands around like a maniac.
Yes.
I love that in a man.
Yes.
You should have seen him in the green room before he'd go
Those
into
Hitler
his
speeches
headlines.
must really get you off.
Shuli, were you aware that Langford was upset at waiting in the green room before going in? That's something that
No.
was brought up and refuted, I guess, by Gary.
That I never heard. I know he was bothered by, some stories he would have liked to pursue,
Right.
and people were telling him to back off. That he was upset with. But again, it centers around news. To him, there is no off limits when it comes to news, unless it has to do with him, I guess.
Let's go to, I don't have a name there, so we'll go to Martin in Washington. Martin, you're on the Wrap-Up Show.
Yeah, I think I'm sorry. I'm switching back to Steve Langford real quick. I think that the tone and the tenor changed in Steve's reporting when the whole George Takei thing happened, when he was called on the carpet for getting his daughter that interview with him.
Oh yeah. That was it. Yeah.
And he was very upset by that. He didn't say anything, like Shuli said. He was just sort of morose, but he was kind of pissed about that.
Yeah, but we all get pissed. You get pissed once. Does everybody work at a job where they never get pissed?
Yeah, but he was humiliated in front of his daughter.
No, he wasn't. He already got the interview.
And everybody here's got a button. It's just a matter of time before somebody pushes it.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Denise Richards and how hot she is, and if she'd fuck any one of us, if she'd fuck Howard, and then that sort of got into if Howard's going to have a baby or not. So, here you go.
I want to start off with Denise Richards, who everyone, I think, is always smitten by, and Gary, she never disappoints.
I don't know. I have to say that I have a thing for her, not only because she's really pretty, but I like her. I was saying to a publicist today, the first time she came on the air, I really didn't have an opinion of her at all. I didn't really know who she was, and her appearance on the show, she just came across as so fun and likable. She knows the show, and listen, for what she's been through since her last time here with her ex-husband and all that insanity, I think it takes a cool person to walk in here and say, not only am I going to go and do Howard, but I'm going to go and I'm going to be honest.
And she also revealed that the last time she came here, she came straight from the hospital after that crazy dinner and everything that went down with Charlie.
I felt so bad for her, too, because she left here at like 9:05, and at like 9:14, Jason gave me, it was like TMZ had reported the whole thing that happened. And then she had to come, she left here and she came back to do a bunch of interviews at other shows here. And I saw her getting into her car outside. I looked at her, she looked at me, and she just goes, "I'm so sorry." Meaning, like, I'm so sorry I couldn't give you the dirt.
You know, her face is just incredible. Her personality is just so sweet. But I think one of the things that also makes her so hot, and Gary, I bet you feel this, like, when you talk to her, don't you feel you could fuck her?
She makes you feel like she actually gives a shit what you have to say. She's very nice to you, but she's not superficial nice. She's just a nice person. So she does make you feel.
Don't you kind of feel you could fuck her? If you were, right circumstances, you were single, she's single.
I mean, I know in my mind I couldn't, but she does make you feel like you could.
Yeah.
I take it you feel that way, Benji.
She made me feel that Gary could fuck her too.
And I got to tell you, there's
yeah, she does. She looks at you for a second, you feel you could fuck her.
And there's one other thing. I generally don't give a shit.
And she's hot as hell.
When women say that they're not wearing any underwear, because I always think it's either bullshit or a ploy to get our attention. But today it had a very odd effect on me.
You cared.
I cared.
Yeah, what is it about her that makes her so sexy? I mean, part of it's her look. Part of it's like you're saying, when she talks to you, you feel it. But is it
those
because
eyes? I mean, her eyes. She has such I call them it's almost like it's a real pretty look. It's almost like crying eyes. It's just so pretty.
But what about her willingness to talk about practically anything sexual that she's done? JD, that's got to be appealing as well.
Of course, especially from her. She's hot. You like knowing that she likes to get fucked from behind.
And she does it in a real sexy, feminine way.
Yes.
I think Tila, I found hot too, but it's a different kind of thing. Like it's almost like I fuck, and just Denise is so sexy about it.
Well, her thing is like, yeah, I enjoy sex, but why shouldn't I? I'm a human like everybody else.
Like I think Denise. She says it in a sort of
she's a ladylike
ladylike way, but you know behind closed doors she's a dirty girl. So that's how I feel.
You know that for a fact?
I would like to know for a fact.
Did you feel like Benji was saying when he was talking to her, he felt like he could get her? Do you think you could get Denise Richards?
No, she's beyond guys who watch TV for a living. She's after rock stars and
like here's a
TV
perfect
stars.
Here's a perfect example. I'm in the green room and she says to me, "Oh, Gary, let's take a picture together." She gets her camera out, so I take off my jacket. I'm trying to look as good as I can in my Jets T-shirt, and she really hugged me. We took a picture, and then she tweeted it, and I retweeted it immediately. I never tweet during the show. Today, I just hit the retweet button, and it looks like she likes me.
You sound smitten, Gary.
I am. I am.
But you're also in a power position. You know what I mean? Like she, there's really no power with me. There's just no
I'm going
power.
to pull really bad clips on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't sell yourself short.
I'm
You're a
just
major
saying.
personality. You've
No.
got, 110,000 Twitter followers?
I'm just saying that's, listen, there's a difference between producing a radio show and having a Twitter following, for Christ's sake. I mean, there are people that no one knows that have Twitter followings.
Did you talk to her at all about reading your book?
I just thanked her for the picture. I said, "Hey, thanks for the picture. It was really cool." And she's like, "Oh, that's great. I enjoyed it."
Let's go to Brendan. Brendan, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, I just wanted to let JD know if he really put his mind to it, he could get Denise.
Why do you say that?
Well, he's just got any guy can get any girl unless she's a total bitch, and she's not a bitch. She's a good girl. She's got a good heart, and JD's just got to step up with some confidence, and it happens.
Well, not to throw JD under the bus, but why couldn't JD do that with Ashley Dupree, who's probably a little more accessible?
He could do that with anyone if he put his mind to it, and he really wanted it, but he convinces himself that he can't get her before he even tries.
Well, with the Ashley Dupree, she had a boyfriend the whole entire time, so there's that.
People have been pried away from their boyfriend.
And yeah, I know. Trust me, I've tried. They happen again.
I have the same attitude as this guy, but then you always get fucking charged with stalking and stuff. It's like,
that too, Vince.
But I think, JD, you're your own worst enemy in those situations.
Listen, first of all, Ashley Dupree and Denise Richards are on different, they're different spectrums, on different sides of the stardom spectrum. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, she's like an actress and stuff, and Ashley isn't necessarily an actress. She's more lesser known and whatnot.
And what's your point?
Denise Richards has a lot more opportunities. She's got a lot of more impressive guys trying to fuck her, for Christ's sake.
Right, but she sounds like very adventuresome and like she's up for a lot of crazy stuff.
I will tweet her later today and see if she even responds to a tweet of mine.
I bet she will.
What? That's the only way I can contact her. I don't have any other contact with Denise Richards.
Well, that's great because in the old days you'd have to go outside her window.
There's that.
Do you think Denise is into Howard?
In what respect?
Well, she said, Howard joked, well, if I was single, I should have called you. And
if Howard was single, would they go out? Absolutely.
Yeah. JD, you agree?
Yes.
So what do you think she sees in Howard?
He's funny. I don't want to. He's I don't want to say he's good looking because that's a little gay. He's attractive. He has a lot. He has a lot of attractive things about him. Powerful.
Okay.
Got a lot of influence.
He's tall as well. She said she liked tall guys.
Yeah, there's that. Yes.
Funny.
But she also
said that.
But she also said that she likes how he just speaks his mind. He's very honest
That
and
too.
doesn't care about what
and
other
she
people
seems
think.
to like a little bit edgy, which not Howard's lifestyle isn't that necessarily that way, but his mind might be.
When they were talking about kids, Howard was like, talking about, leave the kids, get rid of the kids, and how great she looks as a mother of three. But then Howard said that he and Beth had talked about kids. Did you pick up on that?
Yeah.
What did you guys think of that?
That was, I thought, one of the a big door opening because it's the first time he ever admitted, because before that it's been Beth and I, the great thing about us is we're on the same page, we don't want kids and we're not going to discuss it. Now it's like, I wonder what it would be like to have kids. We don't want them, but I wonder what it'd be like.
Not only that, it's like, we have an open mind to everything. Nothing's closed off anymore.
Somebody in the back told me this sounds very familiar to the I'm not getting married when that kind of changed and he started going down that path. And
So,
do you think he's walking down that path?
Decision's already made, or do you think he's being completely honest and we sometimes fantasize about it? Not obviously not in a sexual way, like in just a life fantasy kind of way.
I think they've discussed it. And I think they've had serious discussions. I know nothing.
I actually know the baby's birthday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, January 1st, 2016, which is the last day, the last day that we're on the air.
Yeah.
Well, he has said, he has always seemed concerned. Is this something Beth wants? Are you being honest with me? So he has told us he's checked in with her about it. But is he now saying yeah, maybe we should? Maybe she's saying, because she's said on the air, I would do it if he would do it. But she's never said I'm just so ready to jump into it. She said he'd be great at it. And
she's also said that she doesn't have a burning desire to.
Right.
He's always said that she has said that she has no desire to have kids and very happy with the way things are, and we take them at their word. But who knows? My question to you would be, if she says, you know what, I've changed my mind and I really want to, this is something that I want to do. Do you think that's a deal breaker, or Howard, based on wants to keep his wife happy, he would consider going down that road?
I don't think it's a deal breaker, because they just love each other so much that I think it would be hard for him not to be with her. But I don't think he's looking to be a father either. But if it were one or the other, I think he'd want to be with her.
Well, I don't think. Listen, we're just speculating, but I don't think it would come to the point of Beth saying, "I have to do this or I'm going to leave." But I think if Howard
the other way around.
I think if Howard really felt that she's gonna feel that she's missing out on something if she doesn't, and gonna be like a tragic part of her life to not, I think then he will, if he feels that.
I'm not saying she's giving him an ultimatum. That's not what I meant. I mean,
right.
She expresses the desire, but in his mind, it used to be a ultimatum.
He used to say, that we love each other, and I would still love her, but we would part ways at that point.
Right, I agree. I don't think it would ever be an ultimatum. I think it would be a desire that Beth might express down the road, and that Howard would think about it and say, if we did this, I know I could bring her great happiness, as opposed to it's this or I'm gone.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of conversation about J.D. Harmeyer and whether or not he should do an appearance. And if he does one, does he then become a hypocrite because he makes fun of other people who are famous just for the sake of being famous? And after a lot of consideration, J.D. decided that he'd be willing to do the appearance, but there were a few quirks or requirements in order to do that. Is that accurate, J.D.?
And this is what this is about.
Watch for yourself. And if you go to an appearance, this is about what you're going to get.
Let's go to Derek in Ontario. Derek, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. Derek, what's on your mind?
A question for JD, and if you can let me follow up, I'd appreciate it.
Go for it.
JD, you always get ticked off about how Tila Tequila has got her fame, because really she went from a MySpace start and, whatever she is now. Mm-hmm. But whenever you're offered an appearance, you don't do anything about it, and you could be one of these guys.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do during an appearance?
Anything you want.
Well,
so
it's very clear you don't have to be able to do anything.
It's very clear you don't have to do anything. Tila Tequila is a funny interview, but yeah, she clearly has really no talent.
Oh, I was talking about Scott.
Yeah, but you're assuming that JD is mad out of jealousy.
I don't seek to do appearances or anything.
Like that's kind of JD following his principles.
She seeks, she wanted to be on the show. She wants to do this and that and put out dumb songs and God knows what else.
But somebody could make I'm just playing devil's advocate. Somebody could make the argument about you is you're sort of famous, and if you really didn't want to be famous, you would refuse to talk on the air.
That's when I started doing this, I didn't really want to talk on the air, but I don't know. I don't know.
I think a part of you enjoys the fame.
Yeah, I've always said there's a part that's good, and of course there's a part that's bad.
What's the bad part?
Do you have a bunch of people knowing stuff about you that you don't?
Hates that. Oh my God! If you talk about when you start talking about JD's family, he tenses up, specifically about his mom and that whole situation. But what's the good part? Chicks.
Yeah, girls are more interested in you, and it's always nice to hear someone say they like you. I don't know, or that you entertain them.
I think if you did an appearance, you'd get a great turnout.
I don't know, but I'm also afraid of not getting a turnout. But I'm not a comedian or anything, so I don't know necessarily what I would do.
But Sal's in here now. I mean, these guys, they did a meet and greet for their last appearance, and they got thousands of people.
They love to talk to people.
I think JD would be great for a Q&A because people love to hear him speak, and and your whole delivery. It's like the delivery of a broken wheelbarrow, but that's what people really enjoy. It's
What the hell does that mean?
Well, you're all you're all over the place. You're clumsy and you fumble on your words, but that's what makes you interesting. And I think if you did a Q&A, fans would love to see you, and you'd make some nice money for yourself.
Agree. I totally agree.
Well,
Wait, so JD, if you knew, hey, I could go to an appearance, I'll make good money, would you do it?
But you had to sit on a stage and people had to ask you questions for an hour and a half.
I mean, I guess.
And then afterwards,
maybe, I don't know.
So would you feel you're being kind of? Would you hate yourself if you were if you weren't you? Would you look at yourself the same way you look at Tila Tequila?
Right. Who the hell is he to be up there? Why does he think anybody wants to ask him questions?
It's a fair question.
Well,
thanks, John.
Not necessarily because there's a basis within this show. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think there's a difference?
You saying you deserve?
No, I don't get angry.
First of all, saying you deserve your fame?
I don't. No. Hold on. No. Now you're putting words into my mouth.
No. I'm asking.
I don't feel like I deserve anything.
No, I mean no. But you're a media producer on the show. You provide laughs, through Howard, and so do you feel like you're more worthy of the fame than someone like Tila Tequila or Kim Kardashian or the others that you've knocked?
I hate to say that there's more that I'm more talented because I don't know if I am or not.
Do you think you can?
Well, you're not because you can't give a great blowjob.
Hey, I disagree about that.
Could you sing better than her, JD?
No, I can't sing.
What was your follow-up question, Derek?
JD, there's money on the table. $1,000. Come up this weekend. Just hang out for a weekend. Come up Saturday. We'll fly.
Oh, is this Derek?
Night. Yeah.
This guy's. We went to a bachelor party with Derek. He's not kidding.
What a good time, man.
The greatest time, except for the fist fight we almost got with the guys at the go-karts because we were wasted.
Wow.
But JD, listen to Derek. Go out there. He loves you. He's a great guy. Great family.
Did you hear what he said?
What?
He said, come out Saturday. I'm busy on Saturday.
Oh, no, you can't go. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, I know what's going on Saturday. Sorry. Why don't we aim for the Labor Day weekend in September?
I don't know. It takes a lot for me to want to travel and leave my house. That's why I told Shuli. Originally, I said $10,000, but then I lowered it down to $5,000.
He just offered you 50 lap dances.
The lap dances would be on top of that. We pay all expenses. Ask Sal and Richard. We'll take care of it.
Derek, the other part of this equation that you're dealing with is that we'll follow up on that in a second, Sal. But the other part of this equation is that JD doesn't want to go out whether he's paid or not paid. He just doesn't enjoy going out and being with people.
You know what? It was funny. We met him in the elevator, and he was even just like, hello. Like, he was very nervous. But, JD, take advantage of these opportunities. Not just that I'm offering, but there's probably dozens of other ones on the table. Take the money while you can. Seriously.
JD, how about if they came to your place and you didn't have to leave?
Well, I don't want anyone at my place. Hey, I don't even want to be at my place.
That would be a great idea.
Hey,
for
Derek,
come have the party.
Derek, what did you do for Sal? Sal's raving here.
Yeah.
Sal and Richard, we had him up for my brother's bachelor party, and we had a limo bus. We went to the strippers. Sal said, we tried to go karting, but we were kicked off the course before even getting on the course because we were all pretty drunk. And we had bottle service at a bar at the end of the night in Toronto. We put Sal and Richard up at the casino here. It was just a good time. They came out and partied hard with all of us, and it was also my sister-in-law's stagette. So at the end of the night, we all met together at the bar. So it wasn't just a big sausage fest. We had the girls at the end of the night as well. So it was cool for my brother because he's the type of guy that can just kind of do what he wants. And to have an appearance with Sal and Richard at his stag, he was in love. So it was pretty awesome.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did you spend on these guys?
That's up to them if they want to reveal it. I'm not going to say that on the air.
I'd rather you do. No, I mean total, not just your fee, but on
right. How much? If you forget it,
that's up to them. If they want.
I know. They're asking you, Derek, how much personally did this whole event cost you with the bus and the strip club and the after party and the go karts?
There were a bunch of guys. I would say, and it wasn't me personally because each guy threw in $100 too. But we ended up spending that just on booze and strippers. But it was probably between $8,000 and $10,000.
And if you left out Sal and Richard's fee, hey, I have a quick question for JD. Yes. And I know you don't dwell on a hatred for Tila. I know you, so I know it's not like it's not like the utmost thing in your thoughts. But what would you, if you were a friend of hers or whatever, would you tell her hey, you shouldn't be doing this stuff? I
wouldn't be a friend with her, period.
But do you think it's wrong for her to make money off of what you say is no talent?
You can't. I can't fault someone for doing that because obviously they're successful in doing it. It's just.
So you should be you should be angry at people who buy into her.
Oh, I am. Don't worry, I am. I hate all them too.
There's plenty to go around.
Hey, one thing.
Anyone that says they like the Jersey Shore, I immediately just there's a badness I feel for them.
So if you're at a bar, you meet a hot chick, things are going well, and she goes, "Oh my God, you know what? I love the Jersey Shore, my favorite show." What do? You walk away?
No, I'll be like, "Oh, really?"
You lie your balls off and you love it too until you get her in the sack and in the morning like beat it and that show sucks.
It depends how hot the chick is. I think that's. The
Hey,
exact
by the way,
question.
I think I have something that could clinch this for Derek. And Derek, no disrespect, I want to ask you as a gentleman, your sister. Do you think your sister, who's a beautiful girl, a gorgeous caboose on her? I mean, like 2 mounds of ham in her pants. I think JD would love her, but Derek, could it be possible that you could hook those two up if he comes out?
I'm sure we could organize a nice.
Are you trying to pimp out his sister?
I'm not trying to pimp her out, but believe me, you would have a field day on this bod.
That's exactly what you're trying to do.
How do you know?
How do I know? I just use my imagination.
All right, hey,
I
Derek.
think we could organize a fancy dinner or something. I think she'd be up for that.
She's awesome. Derek, thanks for calling in. I'll put you on hold. Steve can get the info, and JD can do whatever he wants to do.
Maybe even Derek's sister.
Ultimate Superfan Trivia Challenge hosted by Vincent Favale.
You're kidding. Vinny's coming in?
Yeah, I think 3 of our listeners are going to play me, Fred, and Gary.
You're in the contest.
That's why Vinny's coming in. He's going to host.
What do you know about the show?
Nothing. I said to Gary, I probably know the least. That's the weird thing. I bet you I bet you I get the most questions wrong.
I wouldn't doubt it. Your memory's not that good.
But we're going to be tough to beat because I know Gary knows a lot about the show. I think Fred does too.
I know
don't.
some, but the guy who really impressed me last time we did this was Brian Phelan. He is like a genius at this.
Yeah, well, he was too good, so we want to give the fans a chance. So they get to play me.
No, they beat us anyway.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm Joe. I'm Jim. And we're here to compete in the Ultimate Superfan Trivia Challenge. Today, the 3 of us are going to be taking on Gary Delabate, Fred Norris, and for the first time ever competing in one of these contests, Howard himself. Guys, what do you think?
We're ready. I feel good. I think Howard is the greatest radio personality of all time, but if I remember correctly, not the greatest at trivia.
Right, he's a terrible memory, but the show member with probably the best memory, Gary.
Yeah, oh, hey.
He'll be competing.
Yep. Fred's no chump.
No, that's right. He's no slouch himself, so.
But I still got confidence the 3 of us with our combined knowledge can overtake their combined knowledge. Not taking anything away from Gary, Fred, or Howard himself, but I think the 3 of us, we could take him down.
So, Vinny, welcome back to the show. It's been a long time.
Yes, very long.
And you're here to host the Ultimate Superfan Trivia Contest.
Exactly. Is that what it's called?
I believe so.
Yes. I don't know. There's not a lot of information floating around here. You can see right now I'm just getting the questions, of which basically I've written half of them for the competition.
So it's last-minute prep, to say the least.
Totally last-minute prep. I kept on getting emails from Jason. First I got the call. It's like, hey, you want to host this? I'm like, oh, that would be great. And then I start getting like these emails from John Hine. Hey, it's great that you're hosting. Many questions. I'm like, what? Like, why do I have to write the questions? I have to do that too? And I thought they were just like needed extra questions. I figured they had their own batch, and I kept on getting these emails. Where are the questions? I'm like, oh my God, they're like looking at me to supply the questions for the show. So I did like about 30 of them, and I'm happy to see that a lot of them made the cut here. And I think they're really good.
You're an all-in-one host.
All-in-one host, man, except I don't have my blue tuxedo.
Gotta go, okay, this is for Fred on this team and Steve on this team, and then ask the question, or else Gary's gonna just keep buzzing in on everything. And you don't want, you want to hear Howard.
Yeah, they have to know they're up at that.
You want to hear Howard try and get a question, or else Gary's gonna try and answer everything.
And how will Vinny know what order to go in? Like, how will it just be
will he move from right to left or left to right?
Can I do it? Oh, yeah, I can't do that right now. I can't map it out.
I would go closest out, like like Family Feud kind of. First person to the next person to the next person.
Right. You
Okay.
mean the closest out. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
The other thing, if you can keep in the back of your head as you're going through it, there's some questions here. Like, I don't know if we want to ask Gary a question about Gary.
Absolutely.
You can ask Howard a question about Howard, because I think that's funny. If you ask Howard what the original title of his book was, he'll know it, but, like, it'd be funny if he didn't. Like, so
skip around.
Be wary of that. I don't want to skip around, but try not to. I mean, Howard may also take over, and Robin may go into Howard's slot, and you may lose your job.
This is a fucking train wreck.
It's a train wreck?
All right.
Why?
But wait, more importantly...
No, I'm going to be fine.
Read,
the wheels are going to fall off midway.
Read through these and make sure you're cool.
Okay, right.
Come on, Vinny. You could
A lot of them...
I have confidence
Do you
in
think
people now.
Link Martindale ever said that Card Sharks was going to be a train wreck?
Damn, it was a bitch.
Nice reference.
Are you guys cool?
You guys good?
We'll all be in there. They're going to be on Fred's board.
Okay,
I'm going to be in your line of sight.
Excellent, guys. I'm in your hands.
All right, Vinny.
All right, buddy.
Fun.
Thank you.
Take care.
That won't happen.
So the way this is going to work is it's going to be a round of easy questions, 5-point questions. You guys will go back and forth.
Tell me, I'm a contestant.
Right.
No,
I just want to make sure you're
no
comfortable
special
with this.
advantage.
Howard's up. Then they're up.
So how many of these? So Vinny's going to make the call on how many of these we want to do in the first round, second round.
It's very complicated. It's very complicated.
Well, if I want to cut it off, I'll cut it
Cut
off.
off. And then, so the final round was
We've
going to
been
be.
down this road before.
Should we set them?
Bring them in there.
Have you read his? Hey, can I?
So when you interview, they'll be over there. This button will be there. 3 microphones. I have control over there.
Wait, say that again?
Okay, when you interview the contestants,
Yeah.
they're going to be over there on the right.
Okay, got it.
This
That's the
fader
button.
is for their mics.
Okay.
Okay. I have control. Then when you get up, you go over there.
Use that.
You can pick up these headphones.
And you'll run the board.
Evan will be over here. I'll be over there. We'll be
Okay, good. Excellent. All right. See, it takes 2 men to do it.
I'm taking 50% of the credit.
Let's talk.
Excellent. Well, that you deserve. Look who's over there. Vinny Favale and
Vinny is
3
in place.
super fans. I'm hopped up this morning, huh? Like shot out of a fucking cannon. Should be this awake every morning. Vinny's on podium. Who's that? I'm responsible for this catastrophe.
I'm 100% responsible.
Now get ready for a couple
Evan had
of later
nothing to do
stuff.
with it.
First of all, Vinny Favale used to work with us closely at CBS. He was good enough to come over. He had to rip himself away from the David Letterman show, where he is executive vice president, late night, East Coast.
Not executive vice.
What are you?
Just regular vice president.
And you look good. How much weight have you lost in total since we worked with you?
I would say between 50 and 60.
Yeah, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're like half a person.
Yeah, people say my head is too big, though.
Your head was always large.
But how do you lose weight in your head? Like, people still find ways to criticize me. I've lost like 60 pounds, but your head's too big.
I asked Vinny to host Superfan Trivia because whenever Vinny hosts anything for us, people love to complain and say Vinny sucks and they hate him.
Let me tell you something. I could tell you I'm going to suck right now. I'm so confused already.
All right, you have your questions. You don't let these guys look at their questions. What's the matter with you?
I hope he's
Doug, you're not going to show them, right?
shielding the
You're
questions.
retarded. Now, Vinny will be the host because obviously I am one of the contestants.
You're a contestant.
Fred, Gary, and myself will team up against 3 players. We have some super fans here. Our first super fan is Jimmy W. Jimmy, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Very good. And
That looks like a lineup, Howard.
I know. That looks like double trouble. Triple trouble. Jimmy has listened to the Howard Stern Show every day since 1996. You haven't missed a show?
No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, if I missed one, I'd hear it on tape or something.
All right. Jimmy.
Howard Stern Superfan.
Oh, they had an intro.
Super.
Thank you. We're not playing the game yet. I'm just talking to the guys. Once we go to the game.
I'm anxious.
All right. Vinny's going to need all the help he can get, so you'll need music and sound effects.
You're not kidding.
Are you really nervous about this?
I'm not nervous. I'm nervous about actually all the information that I was just given before.
Who wrote the questions for Superfan Trivia?
Well, apparently I did. I wrote, I just thought I was coming in to host, and then they're like mini questions.
Oh, you mean when did they get to you about this?
Well, to host about like a week ago, and
Right.
then questions like 4 days ago.
Jesus Christ.
But they're actually very, very hard. I'd be surprised if you got any.
I guarantee I won't get any of them. I don't know
made
anything
it
about
super
this.
hard.
But what
I guarantee Jim W. will kick my ass in any Howard Stern trivia.
What's even harder is the format of the game, which we'll get into when we start playing. Very complicated.
Jim, are you unemployed? That 1996. I mean, you've been listening to every show. Do you tape them or something? Because you have to go to work.
Yeah, I can listen at work.
I see.
I mean, sometimes I'm a day late. On my ass 50 because we don't get good reception where I work. But
Jim works in the auto industry. Jim's been dating his girlfriend for 7 years. Jim had a vasectomy when he was 23 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Did you had kids young?
Yeah, I had 3 kids and was snipped by the time I was 23. I knew everything.
And then it says you got divorced a year later.
Yeah.
And now you have a new girlfriend. What if she's going to want kids? You have to get it reversed?
They got in there once, man. I don't think they're getting back in.
I see.
It didn't, when they shot me with the, whatever the painkiller is, it kind of didn't go all the way to the other side, so I felt it.
You felt it?
Yeah, so they're not getting, that fucked me up for a long time, man. They ain't getting
You're
back in.
not letting them back at you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do I need any more kids?
All right, Jim, no, you don't. You don't. Jim is 33 years old and he lives in Wayne, Michigan. Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, you're a super fan as well. Is that correct?
Most certainly.
Hi, Joe. Joe's listened to the show every day since 1988.
Well, not listen to the show, but it was the pay-per-views and TV special, the old Channel 9 show, and then since we got it in our area, early 90s to now, I think I've missed one show.
How did we find you guys? Is it through what? Did you email us, or has that how it worked?
Contest on the email.
I see. Okay. Joe attended the New York premiere of Private Parts in 1997. Wasn't that a great event?
It was awesome. We were, my friend and I, Pete, we were front row on the red carpet where the turn came, where you guys came out of the car right into the building. We were right there, dab smack. It was awesome.
I don't remember a lot of the premiere, except the fact that it was big. I mean, it was like a wild time in New York City, wasn't it?
It certainly was. The Pope Mobile that you came in.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. I was very full of myself, didn't I? I hopped out of the Pope Mobile, did some interviews, and quickly jumped on stage to perform 2 songs with Rob Zombie at MTV.
Yeah.
And it was all on
Can
MTV.
you imagine? That must have been insane. What am I doing on a stage with Rob Zombie? But there I was.
Killing it. That's what you're doing.
Nailing it.
Yes.
Winning. Joe's been married 5 years. They're expecting their first child in October. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Joe's a huge comic book nerd.
Most certainly.
Me too.
Did you miss Comic-Con?
San Diego is, it's too big. It's less about the comics and more about the TV and the movies and everything else like that. Baltimore is coming up where it's, it's more pure, like Stan Lee.
Purist.
Yes,
Well,
Stan
has
Lee.
Comic-Con lost its way in a sense because of its big quality, that it's gone too Hollywood? The true fans don't really get enough comic book stuff. Is that what you're saying?
I would have to say that San Diego's been that way for the last 3 or 4 years.
Baltimore's the thing, right?
Baltimore's a good one. Mid-Ohio has a good one. There's a lot of smaller ones that are coming up. And hey, Stan Lee is going to be at this one.
Stan Lee, the legendary Stan Lee, the inventor of Marvel Comics, the man who really is responsible for Iron Man, Spider-Man. They're true,
certainly
original Stan Lee.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Do you dress up?
No.
Thank God. I'll throw you right out of here.
I'd throw myself out.
Right. I might go with you to the Baltimore one. I'm going as Spider-Man.
But if you did dress up, what would you be?
What?
I said if he did dress up, what would he be?
What is your favorite comic book hero?
Well, if I was to dress up, I'd go as Darth Nihilus.
Yes.
But
Darth Nihilus.
No, I would go as Captain Cold from the Flash comic books.
Very nice. Peter, you are our third contestant. I'm getting away from Joe. Peter,
I can't get away from him, Howard.
You've listened to the show every day since 1982.
82.
Now, you know all you guys together are going to depend on one another to win this thing. If you beat us, you know that thanks to our good friends at Bud Light, you're playing for that Port Paradise cruise, and you're playing for $2,500 each.
So they're playing as a team.
They're playing it. Well, yeah.
They can't help each other. Well, they're playing as a team, but when they're answering the questions, they
But
can't
their
help.
scores are combined.
At the end.
That's
but
right.
they can't help each other.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. So you get your work cut out for you, but that's a hell of a nice price. $2,500 a piece. I thought it was $2,500 for the
And
three.
you had to fight over it.
Yeah. But you're talking about a very sizable prize here.
Yeah.
And a cruise.
What would you do with the money, Peter, if you win?
My wife's 40th birthday's coming up, so I'll get her something nice with the winnings.
Get her one of those Birkin bags or some shit?
Well, I don't know about that, Howard. That's a little too crazy.
A lot of steep money there. Pete's listened to the show since 1982. Pete's favorite person on the show is, guess who, Robin?
Who?
Fred.
Of course.
Why Fred? I don't feel he does that much.
I don't know. I just when Fred's ready to
I talk
to
the
hit,
whole time.
I know, but when Fred's ready with the sound effects, it just I think it and it's there.
I don't see
hits
how
it.
I can be your favorite person on the
Well,
show.
come on. I mean,
You know
I really
what?
am.
everybody
He's
says
like-
everybody says you.
I see.
He's like when, we were growing up and there were Beatle cards and
Right.
everybody was collecting Paul and John.
And then you meet some assholes into Ringo.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That's
George. I can't be a Ringo.
Fred's not Ringo.
No, Fred is the back. You would describe Fred, I suppose, as the backbone of the show. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
Yep.
would too. My back is killing me. Let's see what else. You got your wife's birthday. You've been married 13 years. You got an 8-year-old daughter.
Yes, I do.
And you're 40 years old and you live in Chesterfield, New Jersey.
That's
Okay,
right,
Pete,
yep.
that's good. All right, listen to me. I wish you boys luck. I am now going to take positions with Fred and Gary. You will compete against us in the Ultimate Superfan family.
Our Superman. Our Superman. Our Superman. Our Superman.
I don't hear myself. Oh, there I am. Okay, there we go.
Superman.
I don't hear Robin. Boys, another fine setup. There she is. Okay.
We can tell that Scott might be responsible for this sound.
All right. How much are you responsible? Oh, he says now he's only 10% responsible.
No, I was holding the door.
All right. Remember, the boys over there are playing for $2,500 apiece if they beat myself, Gary, and Fred. I'm going to turn it over to Vinny Favali, who all fans hate, and we'll be discussing with his performance today. Go ahead, Vinny.
Okay, guys ready to play?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now, actually, I have one technical question. How do I tell who buzzed in first?
There's no buzzer.
I know, but
You
everybody
don't
was...
need a buzzer.
We're going one at a time.
Holy
No,
mackerel.
no, no, no. Here's how it works. This is the way it
No,
Seriously.
Vinny,
Gary, tell him how it works.
Okay.
What kind of show is this?
We went over it. We could flip a coin, but in
How
this
many
case,
times did you go over it?
We're not
Can I
even
tell you what I know?
Vinny,
I blame
stop.
you, Gary.
Stop.
There's chaos already.
Vinny, stop.
Throw Vinny out of here.
The fans will go first. Jim W. is up for the first question. Yes.
Okay. All right.
John shaking his head. Yes, John and I talked about this.
That's the way it works.
Okay.
No
I
buzzing.
was told the first question is for the fans, but in teams. So, for instance, the first pair is Howard.
I just told you what it is.
Okay, the first question is for the fans. It's 5 points. Okay,
No, it's for Jim W.
Jim
specific.
W.
Yes, I know. They're playing.
You're
as
the
a team.
shittiest
Okay, you ready?
fucking You really are,
Okay.
Vinny. You suck.
Jim, this one's for you.
right.
Before he became Baba Booey, what was Gary's nickname on the show?
Boy, Gary.
Correct. All right.
For
very
5
good.
points.
Wow.
Okay, this one goes to you guys. This is John for Howard, right?
Oh, my God,
Okay.
Vinny. You're the worst host. You
Howard.
don't even know the game.
What title did you originally want to use for your first book, Private Parts?
I'm going to say Mein Kampf.
Very good.
Thank you.
Correct.
Now you have 5 points.
That's
back to the
right,
fans.
Robin.
Okay, Joe, you ready?
Yes.
What
By the way,
cable-
Vinny, don't ask everyone if they're ready. They're fucking ready. They've been ready for
They
hours.
came to
We've
do this.
This guy's
established that
got
they're
up at
ready.
2 in the morning. They're ready.
What cable network did Son of a Beach air on?
FX.
Correct. Very good. Okay, this next question for...
These are 5-pointers. That's why they're so easy.
Okay, for the Stern team. Now, this is an audio question, so please wait till the audio plays. before
This is
you
for
answer.
me,
It's for
right?
Gary.
Okay.
Right. You ready, Gary? Okay. Who is the foul-mouthed baseball owner that Billy West is screeching?
Oh, it was just my imagination there. I'm seeing black ghosts. Oh, God. So all I want to say is good luck, Howard. Let me rub some dead dog hair on you.
That is March Shot.
Very good. Correct.
The legendary Billy West.
Back to the fans. Who was the DJ who preceded Howard's morning show for many years and was nicknamed the Nightbird? And that goes for Peter.
Peter.
Allison Steele.
Correct. Wow.
That's right.
Everybody's spot on. What
You
are
almost choked there.
almost.
That was an easy one.
I know.
Okay, back to the
The
Stern show.
Nightbird,
And
fly, come fly with me. Fly, fly away, fly. All of New York and the tri-state area. Fly with the Nightbird, Allison Steele.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Fred, this one was for you. Who was banned from the show after punching Stuttering John?
That would be AJ Benza.
Correct.
Correct, Freddie.
All right, they've been 100% so far, so the score is tied.
Tied all around.
15-15.
Back to the fans. We start back at the top. Jim, you ready?
Yes.
Stop saying you're ready.
It's a nervous tilt, okay?
Just say, Jim, here's your question.
right,
you don't
Vinny.
even have to say that. Just
Are
say,
you ready?
Jim, and read the question.
Still 5-point questions we're on here,
We're
Vinny?
still on 5 points, okay?
Just tell him what.
Don't look over my shoulder, Howard.
Right.
Jim, F. Timmy refers to what type of animal that Jackie owned?
A cat.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good. Okay, Howard, back
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
What was Robin's score on Dr. Drew's narcissism test?
Oh, shit. 34.
Yeah.
Correct.
Remember that.
Joe, For 5 points, what was the name of Riley Martin's original co-host?
Ooh, that's a good
That's a
one.
toughie.
If he knows this, he's good.
I know Eron's the current one.
That's correct.
I'm going to go with Eron. I know.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Wrong, sorry. Curtis Cooperman.
Wait, I didn't win. I was supposed to get that one. No, she's supposed to come back to me. I had the answer. When he gets the point, it comes to me.
You're right. You're right.
Well, that's good. They lost.
God, well,
I would have had it. They lost, and I would have got it.
Yeah, why didn't you say, Gary, you get your turn? You
I just
fucking
got the
suck,
rules 2
Vinny.
minutes before I got in here.
The fans are correct. This is the last time you're hosting.
There was no pre-meeting.
Why didn't you say, all right, Joe, you got that wrong. Let's go to Gary if he can steal.
I forgot. Curtis Cooperman. You will get the next one in place of
Gary.
Okay, Gary, this is an audio question, so please wait.
He keeps getting audio questions.
What was Sal apologizing for when he said these infamous words?
Hi, this is Sal Governale.
Oh, just that's it?
That's it.
Any more?
What was he apologizing for? He was apologizing for saying that white women shouldn't date black men.
Correct.
Wow, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Would you have gotten that, Fred?
Not
Honestly,
from that. Not from that length of clip.
Back to the fans.
I wouldn't have gotten
Okay, this one is for Peter. What are the official station call letters of DC 101?
WWDC.
Very good.
I could have stolen.
Amazing.
That's right. I knew
Fred.
Yes, sir.
What Van Halen song is on the Private Parts soundtrack?
Oh, man. Running with the Devil.
Wrong.
Fred is the weak
How
link.
dare you? I couldn't get that either.
Peter, this is your shot.
Shh.
You already got me.
Oh,
Jim.
Jim, this is your
Suck,
shot.
Vinny.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Is it you really got me?
Nope, wrong.
Can I get another
Wait,
chance?
I go now. I go, right?
Yes, let's let Howard do it.
Are we going back?
Yes, yes.
Repeat the fucking question.
Okay. What Van Halen song is on the Private Parts soundtrack?
You put together this soundtrack.
You really got me.
No.
Did Fred say that?
No.
Said it.
I said
Jim said
Jim
it.
said
Yeah.
it.
I think I know what it is.
It was in the movie.
Let's go back to the fans, and then we'll go back to the.
back to
Okay, Joe S.
You know what? I don't. I just said the same thing as Jim. I suck.
I have no idea.
All right,
I suck as a host. You suck as a
Keep
host.
going.
Okay,
I
Gary.
know it next time.
All right, go ahead, Gary. Oh no, it's not Gary. I just
Yes,
went.
it is.
It's
no,
this
no,
guy,
no,
right?
Back and
Gary
forth.
now.
Okay, go ahead.
But still the same question.
I got it. Jamie's crying?
Correct.
That's it.
You were eventually
Well,
correct.
now you know.
I knew that. I can't believe I guessed the same thing the previous match.
Sean, help me. Who
You
goes
see
next
how
here?
that happens?
I thought maybe it
Which
would
guy?
work this time. All right, go ahead.
Joe? Peter.
No, Peter.
Okay, Peter.
Vinny, all you got to do is keep track of whose turn it is.
Okay, Joe. It goes to Joe. Sorry.
No,
What
it's
is
Joe just
Peter.
went.
No, according to
It's Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Vinny, I hope your play fails. Well, it is already failed. So we can't.
Here at themusical.com. What is the first name of Benji's uncle that he wishes to remain unspoken?
Detlef.
Correct.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Back here.
What is the score, by the way? We now have some
The
discrepancy.
score
in the
is
score.
it's a tie. 30 for the fans, 30 for the staff.
All right, go ahead.
But I think it was his
Okay.
grandfather.
Okay, that actually. Okay, there's the
Is that
last.
the end of
here's
the
the last
five-pound?
question of the first round. You ready? Let's goes to Fred. What was the name of the summer camp that Howard attended?
Well met.
Correct. Camp Well Met. We'll
All
take
right,
that.
should we take a break now?
Yes,
All
much
right.
needed break.
And then we can
Yes,
sit.
because there's a lot of
Absolutely.
tension in the room.
Well, no, there's not a lot of tension. It's a tension between me and Vinny because I'm going to explain the game to him. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Listen to me, Vinny. We went over this 97.
You guys did. I did.
Yeah, why didn't they go over it with
Yeah. Well, you know.
and you started doing shtick for Howard.
No,
instead
I
of
wasn't.
listening to the rules.
Well, if that was the first time I was hearing it, I still
No,
would
he
be
should have been
confused.
briefed before the show.
Yeah, no,
Come on.
John did that, but it's
you
a
did?
very confusing format. I got it. I can't get the pairs. I can't
Next
get track of
time,
the
you know what you
pairs.
do? You put 6 people up and let them practice.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Or we let John do it.
Look
All
at
right,
Wilson
so-
at the end of the book.
So second round, just one, back and forth.
Back and forth.
Okay, just keep it moving. If
Okay.
they get it wrong, they get a chance to
Got it.
steal.
Got it.
Next time you host.
And then they let it fly. And then final round. Okay,
Right,
whoever's losing at that point, you go to that team and you go, okay, here's your 25
Got it.
whatever
Got
the
it.
point value is.
Bud Light coming up
This,
first.
so I'll just,
Right.
Hey, Vinny. Yeah.
And then Howard will tell you how long.
Just, no, one suggestion. Just try to mention the points more.
Got it.
You know, so people know what's.
We're starting off with the tie.
It's like doing radio on
Right.
baseball on radio.
Got it. I do that all the time.
We go back to our confused host, who, by the way, did not end his confusion during the commercials. I barely paid attention to him. He talked about his incredible weight loss as opposed to the contest, and now let's go back to Vinny
Okay,
Favale.
now the fans, just if you keep it track at home, the fans are down by 5 points. So, guys, you got to pull it together here. You ready?
Fuck you, fans. We're winning.
Hey, you guys don't want them not to win the $2,500.
We're very competitive. We're playing to win.
Okay, Jim, here we go.
Point value on these questions?
Point value is now up to 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got a shot here.
You guys lose, you have to lick our assholes.
Who?
But we're not gay.
Who were the original members of the Losers? I need the names of all the losers. This one's for Jim.
Okay, Scott Salem, Howard Stern, Fred Norris, Jackie Martling, John Melendez.
Correct.
Very good.
Good answer.
Okay.
I could have done that. I forgot about Jackie completely.
Although I
and John Melendez.
John was barely a part of it.
He was part of it, be honest. Okay, go ahead. You
They're
just
ahead
don't
of you
like
now. This is an audio question. Wait for the answer.
Uncle.
What was Jackie Martling apologizing for when he said this? Wait for the audio.
It was stupid, and I'll never do anything like that again. And I love you, and I'm very sorry. I'm very sincere. And don't please don't make it.
I know this.
Of course.
Do you want the long answer or the short
The short
one?
answer.
short answer.
The shortest answer possible. He was apologizing. He said the Jessica Hahn incident is when he was in the bathtub in Philly.
I can't believe that was
You
part of the
played
tape.
the answer.
That was them. They cut the tape. I
Who
just
cut the
question.
tape? What fucking morons.
You can't
Thank
put that on
goodness
tape.
Fred was talking
What
over
happened,
that
Johnny?
part.
No, we cut the tape. That was me. That was my fault. I'll take responsibility.
Well, he had the answer anyway, so.
Okay,
Oh,
here we
if
go.
you want,
Come on.
in all fairness,
And basically, he took his underwear and threw it in the backyard, and I guess you discovered all
That's
the
too much
mayhem.
information. Forget
All
it.
right,
There you
ahead.
go.
Okay.
It's proven I know.
This one is going to Joe. Okay, Joe? What sportcaster uttered the words, "lest anyone think," during the OJ prank?
That was Al Michaels.
Correct.
Very nice.
All right, very good.
I'm the worst.
Fans are up.
I don't even know if I could have remembered his name.
Fans are up 50 to 45.
I'm actually nervous. Go ahead.
Howard, it's your turn.
Gary, this one's...
No, it's for Howard.
For me,
Howard,
Vinny.
sorry,
Vinny, stop showing the answers to Jim
What-
W.
What? It's the way they set me up. They put me right on top of you guys.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid.
Howard, what line of yours inspired Kid Rock to use it in one of his songs? It was a line that you said many years ago.
Balls in your mouth.
Correct.
Yes.
Hey-oh.
Very good.
Howard Stern, super fan.
Okay.
Howard Stern, super fan.
This is for 10 points. These guys are ahead of you. Okay. All right. Who's up next here? Peter. Okay, Pete. What writer from the Channel 9 show became a reality show mega producer? He was on the Channel 9 show.
Mark Cronin.
Correct.
Correct. Sold his
And the-
company for millions of dollars to Endemol.
And the fans pull ahead.
No one thought he'd be successful.
And it's Gary's turn.
Okay, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that.
Both, I'll get it up. Don't
Gary,
worry.
it's on you. At Howard's 1997 birthday show, who was called in while laying in a coffin? Who called in while laying in a coffin?
Wait a second. At Howard's birthday show.
At Howard's 1997 birthday show, who called in while laying in a coffin? I did not write this one.
Who called in? Who called into the birthday show in 1997?
That you
While
produced.
lying in a coffin.
While laying in a coffin. I'm going to take a wild guess and say John DeBella.
Wrong.
No, Gary.
Both.
Okay, hold on,
Robin, shut up. You know one thing and now you're a fucking
I think
expert?
I'm
I've
going to
known all of these
Okay,
answers.
Joe, here's your shot to really pull ahead.
pull ahead, baby.
Morton Downey Jr.
Correct.
He said he was laying in a
The,
car.
the fans are at 70 points.
What kind of questions?
They're on fire.
Wow, those guys are good.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good.
How come you didn't know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
And I booked him.
You booked them.
I probably told him to get in the coffin. I don't remember.
and he literally was laying in a coffin.
That's what they say.
All right.
You are the producer, right?
What, Joe? Joe, what
He,
is-
many times on the air, you had said that he was going to die of cancer. And I guess it was lined up. He immediately showed up. I remember it on the E! show very vividly. It opens up. He's smoking a cigarette. And he goes, "I'm not dead yet, Howard."
Yeah.
And then it began from there.
Who's laughing now?
You won that
I'm
one.
showing him the answers.
They
He's
can't
the
read.
worst host. Go
Look
ahead.
where they put me. Fred,
Yes,
what
sir.
artist name did Sal use when he recorded this instant classic? Wait for the audio. We have to hear all.
Oh,
I
come
was
on,
going to
let's
say,
go.
can't we cut this?
Go ahead, Fred.
G-Man?
Correct.
Wow, I wouldn't know.
Oh, I was going with Candy Rapper.
What is the score?
What's the score?
now
Billy?
is the fans are at 70, the staff's at 65.
Uh-oh, you guys are lagging.
Okay, guys, 10 points. We got a few more questions left here. Okay, this one is going for, I believe, Joe, right? Who goes next?
You're asking.
No,
you're the host.
Joe.
Jim.
All right, go ahead, Jim.
Jim, Which longtime guest?
This is your last appearance here ever.
Which longtime guest's private parts were referred to as being like a snapping gyro?
Oh, this is good. I got this one. Shh.
It's on Jim.
I'm gonna
Snapping gyro. Siobhan?
Nope. Go get him, Howard.
Here I go. No. The guest that was referred to as having snapping gyro was Jessica Hahn.
That's correct.
Now,
75 points.
that means you guys have moved ahead.
I brought us to a lead despite Gary's lack of knowledge about the show.
Okay, we've got 3 more 10-point questions before we get to the super questions.
Who
Okay?
knew Gary would be the weak link?
Jim, you're next. What was the original name of Howard's band
No,
Electric?
it's Joe's turn.
Joe.
Oh, Vinny, you're
What
so
was-
bad as a host.
Robin, could you just tell me who goes next on the next one so I don't make a fool
You
of
can't
myself?
even remember who goes next?
What
Are you
was-
straightening your hair?
No, the headphones keep on putting it off my eyes.
Okay. He's trying to look hot.
Well, this is HD now.
All right, go ahead.
Last time I was here was FM.
When's the last time Letterman put you on the show and let you plug that fucking play of yours? 0 times, right? You're the vice president.
0.0.
And he doesn't- Has he ever let you plug your play?
No, there's not enough time.
Exactly.
He's have a 6-hour show.
All right, clog my show up with those plugs.
What was the original name of Howard's band Electric comic book?
Come on, Joe.
No idea.
Wow. Gary, you have a shot here.
I believe, was that the Plumbers Union?
Correct.
Wow.
Very nice.
You guys have a
Guys,
commanding
you're down
lead
by
now.
15 points. Okay, the Stern guys have 85. These are 10-point questions. You get 2 of these right, you're ahead again.
All
Okay?
right. Joe, what happened there?
I should know. Most of my family's in the Plumbers Union.
Right. Plumbers Union.
All right, Peter, it's up to you.
Okay, Peter, pressure's on.
All right.
For 10 points, which fitness guru named Howard's daughter Ashley?
Richard Simmons.
Correct.
That's correct. That is correct. That brings you up to 80 points, fans, and we're
Okay.
at 85.
Fred?
Yes, sir.
This is the last of the 10-point questions.
All right.
Throw the question. Let's-
Fred picked up the nickname Earth Dog from what predecessor at DC 101?
Brent.
Correct.
Wow.
That was an easy
Well,
one.
of course, that was all
Answer
about
a
him.
question about himself.
I wouldn't have known
That was
that.
the last one left. Okay, here we go.
They gave you a Fred question.
Wait a second.
Vinny, why in your mind wouldn't you like kind of switch that?
Well, hold on. John Hine
Last
wants to say
one.
something.
It was the
Go ahead,
last
John.
one.
Vin,
Yeah.
I said if you have a Fred question, don't ask Fred.
All right, I'm discounting that question.
Take that off.
Take it back
Give
and give
him
him a different one.
another
That's
question.
not fair to the fan.
All right, Vinny, recap the scores, and let's
Okay.
go to the final round, which is 25
There we
point
go.
question.
The staff has 85 points. All right. The fans have 80. They're up by 15 points.
And the host is so
No.
bad we had to 15. It's 5 points. Vinny, what's going on with you?
I'm not used to being up this early.
All right, go ahead.
I haven't had my coffee yet. But in my defense, it was the last 10-point question. I had no other question to choose from.
I should take one.
I'm going to take one from
Give. You know what? That's fine. Just
We're good.
Forget it. Just let's go to the 25-point
There
question.
we go. Fred.
All right.
On 9/11.
Is this 25
But wait,
points?
No,
Fred just
he's
answered.
giving him another
25
I thought we
points.
were disqualified.
I
and doing it again.
disqualified the question. Let's go to the 25-point
For
question.
these guys. Okay.
No. Here we go. It's 85 for us.
Yes.
The fans have 80.
All right.
We're now moving to the 25-point bonus situation. Remember,
Where
guys,
anyone could win.
you guys can commiserate during this. You can have a dialogue between yourselves. You're allowed to help each other out. Now, you're getting the first question. Vinny, back to you.
Okay. You ready, guys? On 9/11, Scott the engineer drove Robin Quivers to New Jersey. Who was the other passenger in the car?
Guys, take your time answering this. This is for 25 points. They are taking their headphone off, and don't say anything, boys. It seems that Robin and Scott were in the car at 9/11.
There was somebody else in the car.
There's somebody else in the car. That's a good question. I always thought it was Robin and Scott alone. I'm not going to say anything. How long are you going to let those guys commiserate?
Okay, guys. you
Vinny's
ready?
watching you. He doesn't care about the game.
Vinny,
Okay, guys,
Vinny
that's
is
it.
like watching me. He's hypnoptized
You know
by
what it
me.
is? I'm basically listening to the show. Only
Right.
up here.
Yeah, well, Vinny,
That's
you're
a
the host.
mistake. I know.
Keep things moving.
All right,
I
boys.
forgot. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
On 9/11, Scott the engineer drove Robin Quivers to Jersey. Who was the other passenger in the car? You get this right, you win.
I don't know his real name, but was it Wood Yee?
Correct.
Wow, you guys,
Correct answer.
don't they win?
They win.
They won.
They won.
Oh, we just won.
Our national nightmare is over.
If we had gotten a chance at a 25-point question,
What
what would
would it
our
have
question
been?
have been?
Who was the first Howard Stern 100 News reporter to give a news update on Howard's show at Sirius?
Hold on, let us commiserate.
The first one ever?
Let us commiserate.
Was Ralph the first guy here ever?
Ralph was not.
No, he was no,
Robin, you're not allowed to
100,
commiserate.
right?
So there's Ralph. There's I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
I think it was probably that George Flowers guy.
What do you think, Fred?
Let me rephrase the question in
Wait,
case.
What?
Just want to make sure you guys understand the question. What was the first Howard 100 News reporter to give a news update on Howard's show at Sirius.
On Howard's show.
I don't understand the question.
Who came in when we
Let
started?
me commiserate like this.
It's either one or two.
Yeah, when we started doing the
What is
show
the answer?
live.
What is the answer, Gary?
It's either George. Did George used to come in and do it?
No, he never came in.
Okay, so it's either it's Langford or Lisa.
No.
Penny.
It was either. I'm almost thinking it was Penny.
Wow.
Let's go with Penny.
You
'cause I
guys
can't-
are going to lose.
I'm bored to death.
You would have lost anyway.
You're
we
wrong.
say Penny Crone.
Nope. George Flowers.
I never thought George came in here.
I've got one more great question for you.
All right, go ahead. We'll commiserate.
What was the name of your running mate when you ran for governor of New York?
Oh, easy.
You know what, Howard?
What? I don't. Let me think. Let me think if I can remember.
Because we
this.
thought for sure that you'd know this one.
Was it Noel Biederman?
No.
Okay, let me think. Let me think. Was Noel Biederman ever involved in my campaign?
No.
All right, I think I remember the guy's name. Let me think for a second. I'm commiserating with myself right now. All right, I ran for governor. I remember that. I remember.
And you had a running mate.
I remember taking acid in 1973, and I don't
You've
remember
been too
much
far
else.
back.
Whoop, I went too far back in the catalog. Let's see. I ran with a guy named Dworkin. Stan Dworkin.
Yes.
But it means nothing. It means nothing.
You want one more?
What means nothing?
Yeah, one more.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. You won the money. Right? Go ahead.
Don't worry.
Give me one more.
Who was the celebrity judge of the Miss Butterface contest in Las Vegas?
Oh,
Let me think.
I got it.
Oh, I know who it was.
But let me have some commiserating.
Miss Butterface was the one on. Weren't there two?
Joe Rogan.
Wasn't there one? Did we do one on stage?
Stan Dworkin.
See, I thought we did that contest.
What is the question again?
Who was the celebrity
Celebrity
judge
judge.
for the Miss Butterface contest?
Joe Rogan.
No.
No.
Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
I want to say
Joe Rogan.
What's the guy? The SNL guy?
Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
Rob Schneider.
Deuce Bigelow. Rob Schneider.
That's it. Rob Schneider.
I'm going to say Rob Schneider. Thank you.
Howard, you're the best.
All right, boys, listen.
What else did they get?
Guys, first of all, you each won $2,500. Jim, what are you going to do with the money?
I don't know. Maybe I'll buy an engagement ring.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get the vasectomy reversed.
She going to want to marry you if you can't have kids?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Joe, what are you going to do with the $2,500?
I was going to invest in Vinny's play, but it's actually all going to the baby.
Very good. Yeah, smart man.
Breaking my
And Peter, what did you say you're going to do? You told us
I
before.
said my wife's birthday. 40th is coming up, so.
How much of
get
that
her something nice.
$2,500 will you spend on your wife's birthday?
I don't know.
Maybe 100? Take the rest of the strip club and blow it.
Maybe 500.
500. All right, that's very generous. And now, Vinny Favali, thank you for
Thank you,
hosting.
guys.
You almost ruined
I
the entire.
apologize.
All right. Thank you, Vinny,
Thank you very much,
Executive
all.
Vice President at Late Night.